everybody? Welcome back to another episode, guys. Merry Christmas, Merry early Christmas. We have a very special show for you guys tonight. We have a very special guest, very long time collector. He's mostly involved in the Hispanic community. Um, very, like I said, long time collector of many different scales, many different things. Let's welcome our friend Marco. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you for inviting me, to the show. I was waiting a long time for this. Like I know we crossed a message here and there years ago about the saber-tooth figure. Remember, you know, I don't make the full costume, but I remember it catch your eye, like oh, dude, like I was in like I got the message. I never really see it, because it was like I don't know, they go somewhere else, like a private or whatever. And
Right.
after I was looking at you, I said, that the guy got the show. Like, oh my God, I feel so bad because you was asking for like found the coat, the head, and I remember that was years ago when
Yep.
the movie Wolverine, come out for the
Right.
first time,
X-Men
original.
Origins. X-Men
Yeah,
Origins. Yeah.
yeah. It was a guy like make the paint, everything. Like it was like long time ago. Like, I don't know how long. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've been in touch for a while, guys. So we've been talking, like he said, and we've been, this was supposed to happen a while ago, but here we are finally. Obviously, as you guys know already, there's not much to talk about regarding, obviously hot toys, and you know, I'm assuming they try to give us a little break with the holidays. So we're gonna go over obviously some of the releases, obviously some announcements. We're gonna go over some third party stuff and get Marco's take on all that stuff. Also, guys, let me tell you guys now ahead of time before I forget. I will be streaming on Christmas between 1 and 1:45. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a very special episode, guys. You won't want to miss that one. So let's see who's in here real quickly with us before we get started. We have Uncarded in the house. Look at this guy. This guy's back from the dead. Unreal. premium premium Xmas stream. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Yay.
You made it. You made it again. Nice to see you. We got Slugging16 in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. What's good, fat fellow collectors? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Christmas to you guys. We got Mr. Mom in the house. He says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And remember to always keep positivity strong. This guy, unbelievable. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Peyton in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We got Nefty in the house. How are you, my friend? What's today? What's Saturday? My God, I don't even know what day it is. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. We got Bobo in the house. Bobo.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
Bobo making me fancy. Look at this, guys. Shout out to Bob hooking me up with the visual effects as always. Merry Christmas, my friend. We got the Thor in the house. Welcome, my friend. He says, season's greetings all. And yes, I still say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, my friend.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
Oh, man. We got Derek in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is
MV Dyson in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Welcome. Welcome, Marco. Saying hello to you.
Hello, buddy.
We got Nathan in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you.
This is my boy. This is my boy.
Marco's already getting tired of it.
No. It's funny. It's funny, like
He's like, no. We got Chris in the house. How are you, my friend?
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is
my boy. That's my boy, Chris. My boy, Chris. Merry Christmas, my friend. All right, guys. So we're going to get started again. We already went over all the stuff. We're waiting on Mike as well. we were hoping also that there was going to be another guest, but I guess it's not happening. I never heard back, so they're probably not going to make it. So let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with Marco. So I'm gonna I'm gonna um I'm gonna ask you a couple questions just so they have an idea of, like who you are, how long you've been around, um, what kind of things you like to collect, what, how many, not necessarily how many figures you have, but how many different types of figures, types of scales, um, companies that you like. So let them know a little bit about yourself before we get started.
Oh, I think I was, into the toys, all my life because I'm from Peru, original. My family, my father, my uncles, my grandfather was traveling around the world. They're traveling all the time, Japan. I was like, I'm born in '66. I was like the guy, like the cartoons, like the first manga, what they call in what are they called? Like Fantasmagórico. I can remember in Spanish, like,
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
yeah, that was the cartoon back in the '60s. I was the Ultraman, Ultra Seven, all that kind of stuff. Astro Boy. It was hard to get it in that time. Well, I was lucky because my parents, the $6 million man from Kenner. I got all the good stuff. They come out and I got it. It was Christmas for me like 6 times a year. That, like a seventh. I can remember like it was like toys everywhere, action figures. No action figures, toys.
Toys, yeah.
Okay, I was fanatic about watching movies like King Kong, Godzilla, all. And I started getting comic books in that time too, either in English because they're traveling, they bring me comic book back, but I never keep it.
Right.
Collect comic books. But I coming in United States back in the '90s and live here. I see the power. What they call the first ones. I see the 3.5 inches from DC and the Marvel come
Yeah.
out with the
What is
line.
it was like 3.75 and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, back in the '90s. So back in the '90s, yeah. And I started getting few. And after that, I remember I give it like a break. I was buying comic books. Either I know read English, I was buying because the guy got a store, the comic shop was a few blocks away where I got my apartment, and he became my friend. And either I don't speak at all, I was there and I buy like his beer because he like a drink too, and he was let me check everything in the store. He became my buddy, my friend. Uh, I collect comic books. A hard collector. Like I got it every week. I have to go and pick it up and pick it up. And I got a lot of comic books in the storage. But the time Toy Biz come out with a small, like now Marvel Legends, but what they call, the Toy Biz generation. I got every single one. And after that was like DC, Marvel Select, Marvel DC Classic, and I start get it after three master Godzilla. My son, I got my son. I start buying like excuse for him, and oh my god!
So give him like an idea of like how many figures you would like,
Wow.
just like a ballpark. Obviously not
So,
exactly.
I believe total. I know. I told my son, I got my son at 30 years old. I told him we need a checkbook and gross like maybe 5,000.
5,000 figures.
Yes.
You guys heard
And after that, back in
5,000 figures. No, I said
5,000.
you guys heard. Crazy. So you have a
Every,
crazy
yeah,
collection.
every single Marvel Legends, DC, um, and after that, I start like with the line Hot Toys, Medicom.
Medicom, yes.
Yeah, I was like curious, I was in the computer and looking for something like I can't remember really. For Ultraman, somebody was telling me Ultraman come out in 1/6 of a big figure you can, Medicom. And I was checking, I saw the first Wolverine from Medicom.
Yes.
All the figure now, but wasn't beautiful for me. And I order. I remember I get it. And after that, I get the first Spider-Man from Medical. And after that, I saw Hot Toy come out with Superman back in 2005, I think, because I never collect the military, the line or anything like that.
Right.
And become addicted because I see how cool they look. And I get the Godfather, all the Superman, the Medical. I got a Blade, all the Spider-Man, the black suit, the red one, Peter Parker. And 2005, 2008, come out with what is Batman Begins.
Batman Begins.
Yeah, and I start getting the Tumblr, every single one. And that time, I don't know if you remember, was that time like you had to be in for pre-order. That sold out right away.
Yes,
Like
yes.
remember
Back
that
then,
time like you had
everything.
to be in the phone, like there, because I don't know, they don't make too many, or I don't know how was the deal. The first they're sold out right away. You don't get it, you don't get it. That's it.
Is this the one you're talking about? The Medicom?
Yeah, I have every single one. That one, that line.
Wow.
Yeah, Peter Parker, X-Men. Yeah, that was the first one. Blade. I got the Blade trilogy, but they don't look like they promoted the 3 movie from Japan. I don't know. You remember that? They got a big packs with the Wesley Snipes and the cover like Blade, but they give you the 3 DVDs inside plus the figure. The figure don't look nothing like Wesley Snipes. It look like a comic book.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, yes. It's very ugly. Very ugly.
Yeah, but at that time I was like, wow, I get it.
Yeah.
That's what I started.
Wow. So what would you say, that if you remember your very, very first figure?
My first figure. I was
that you bought yourself.
For that line was Wolverine. Wolverine. Yeah, from Medical. That scale, no? Because they're small now. Really small was supposed to be, 1/6, but they promoted like 12 inches. Right. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly how they was the pictures or description about that. Wolverine and the Spider-Mans. Yeah, Peter Parker. And after that, and after that I got Hot Toys. Hot Toy promoted they released I think it was Superman before Batman, no? Superman Returns. Before Batman, and after that was Batman, and after that was Tony Stark, or what is Mark III, the Joker, Hellboy.
Yep.
That was the first one I think they start getting with a hero line,
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the MMS. Yep.
Yeah, that was I can't remember. I got every single one. But if we go back in the past, that looks so beautiful. Tony Stark, Mark III, if you look at now,
it's crap.
I say Barbie looks, Ken look better than that.
Yes.
But we used to pay 120. I remember 125 bucks.
Absolutely, that's right.
125 bucks. It
for
was
a hot toy. For a hot toy. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember those days. It's crazy.
There was. I remember when people go to my house, like my cousins. Wow, Marco, look like the guy in Tony Stark. Look at one like, yeah, my ex-girlfriend told me, oh my God, so beautiful. He looked the same like the actor. I was like, now
exactly. Now, can you imagine now? We have a comment from the Hot Toys Nightmare. How are you, my friend? Merry Christmas. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Happy
Merry
Saturday,
Christmas to
bye.
No, I said Merry Christmas to the guy out there. Now we are so picky. Like that's the thing.
Before, it's funny you mentioned that, because exactly what you were just saying. Before, even though they look like crap, we were so happy to get them. Like, we never complained. I know I never complained about anything Hot Toys made, because there weren't that many being made anyway. So you were lucky to get one, right? You were lucky to get one. It wasn't like now that they're so overproduced that you were just like, oh, I don't care. Let me just be annoying about it. right?
No, no, no.
People now will talk badly about Hot Toys and not get them on purpose. Back
Yeah.
then, they looked like crap, and people couldn't get enough of them. It was insane.
I don't know. You remember if you have the Mark III from that time? If
Yes,
you
I do. I have
remember,
both. I have
yeah,
the regular Mark III, which is the dark one. I
yeah,
have the battle damage Mark III,
yeah, yeah,
which is like with the what do you call with the fancy base. Remember, he came with that fancy base that was the battle damage Mark III, and then obviously I got the newer ones too, the diecast ones.
yeah. I had that once. Um, I don't remember me complaining about anything. I was
Never,
like,
never.
really, you now what you say is true. Either my son was like, I told my son was a kid, like, oh, don't touch it because you know what, like the people got my house, they want to touch. I said, no, 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 no. They're impressed about how they look, and they told me look exactly like the actor.
Yeah. No,
And
it's very true. And that's what I tell you guys, that sometimes, or at least, maybe in the past, or just in general, people over the years may have thought that maybe for whatever reason I'm just a hot toy shill, right? But what I think is the reason why I love hot toys so much, it's for that reason. Back then we were just so lucky to even get one, right? So I've always appreciated the company. I've always loved the company. I've always loved the product. And, just like we mentioned, the
Fabio,
figure.
I want to tell you this too. It's something different. It's about higher. I don't. We talk about 1/6 scale. Higher or SH figures or whatever it is.
Yeah,
I got
it's
few. Like I got a mirror. I not really, but
move the camera and show them to the right.
oh,
Yes, this is me.
I got like what I get right now. Like because I told you
Look at that,
I
guys.
moved. Okay, this my
This is just like a little sample.
yeah sample
Look at
like.
that.
But what I can have it here in my apartment because I told you what happened.
Yeah.
I moved. I was living out of the city, away, and now I moved, in the city, close to everything. And for now, I live in my apartment. I don't have to clean the snow or clean the, anything around. Blah blah blah. I'm really
Yeah.
sick. And, my
Yeah.
son move out and blah. But next year, I get it again, other house, but be close to everything is, because I want to be close to the stores and everything.
Right.
Well, I talk about Silla, Bandai, the vinyl figure. I was collecting that ones too. Um, my son love it, and now we got it like articulation, details, and people look at it, their eyes. Like I was
Yeah.
talking about this with my son. I say, Adrian, he said, Dad, it's crazy now. Either they go to the store and before they buy, start looking like the eyes not crooked, this and that, or some scratches, or not look the same. And people bitch about every single thing. I'm sorry
Absolutely.
about my language, but
No, it's
people,
I'm sorry for my language.
sorry what I say, but like, it's true.
No,
And
I believe you.
I love, and I say, in some communities they call like thinking, like I want to say it's not every single one, but people in Spanish, got the thing going on too. Like, I was enjoy like 3 years ago. They invite me here and there, and after that, I get it like upset
Right.
because the most to more get it like more people watching you and they use you. I was telling the truth and they were thinking like, oh, because you collect hot toys, you think they start talking about things like, hey, you're rich, you got money. Everything was connected about money, how much you make it, how much you got it. They were looking every single. I say, I got enough. But that's the reason, I get out from the kind of the show because the way they run the mouth
Yeah.
and the way they criticize, because you collect online. But like I say, it's like I appreciate and I love my figures. Every single one is
Absolutely.
got the same love because at what the time I get it, and either I got new figures right now, I got the same feeling, but always when I go back, give me a good memory of how it started. I know was so picky and anything like that, you know. The only thing right now is like the upgraded thing.
Right. They're getting
That
better.
was like a little piss me off. Like, you know what? Because I think, oh, I'm done with Batman line. You know, I got every single Batman from Ben Affleck
You're never done.
or Christian
Never
Bale,
done.
and now come out. Oh, the X19 is the last one.
Yeah.
Now they got a new one. Oh no, the next thing. I
2.0.
think I want to be honest with you, really. Besides, I like Hot Toys, you know, the company, because I really appreciate what they did, and you know, I was say thank you, you know, because now it was my dream come true when I was a kid. The articulation, either
Yeah.
some they can really articulate,
Yep.
but now I can. And the guy was like so into that thing, like when I got the example Iron Man, the first Mark III. I don't think I can sleep that night. I was watching the movie, and they had to go on the basement and say, "Hey, come on, you need to sleep." I was watching the movie, and the figure was there, and look at that. What happens every time I get a new figure,
No,
because we don't get it too.
no, and
We
you know
don't
it's
get it
funny.
too many. We get
It,
one
it's
here.
it's funny I was gonna say it's funny you say that because now that I watch movies, knowing that I have the figures in my collection, it makes the movie that much better. I think, at least for me. Let me get to a
Yeah,
couple comments here real quick because I think we're backed up on the chat. We got Harold in the house. How are you, my friend? Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here. We got Chris in the house, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Happy Saturday. Nefty says 5,000, Marco. You're my new best friend. Saludo de un Dominicano. Look at that. Nefty in the house. I had no idea Nefty was Hispanic, number one, because that name and that last name, Neftalia, was like, there was no way I thought he was Arabic or something. I thought he was like Middle Eastern or something. And look at that, Dominican Nefty. Look at you. I had no clue. We got Carlos in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, amigo mío. We got Mr. Mom. Oh, saying hello to Mr. Mom. We got Paul in the house. How are you, my friend? Happy Saturday. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. We got Guillermo in the house. Happy holidays. Thank you, my friend. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy everything to everybody. The Thor says, I still have my $6 million man, Marco. Look at that. Marco, my fellow OG collector. The Thor is another collector. He's got probably a lot of the same stuff you got because he's been collecting the smaller scales for a very long time. Yeah, I think he started with the smaller scales and then he got into Hot Toys. I think just like you. Same exact thing. The Thor, how old are you? So to see if you guys are around the same age, let me know in the chat. Yeah, no, because maybe you guys might know each other. Who knows, he says, I hear you guys. It's okay to be critical over something you spend so much money on, but people are just overly negative with Hot Toys. Yes, exactly. One thing, and that, like I was saying before, I think the reason why, and again, I love Hot Toys first and foremost. I consider myself not only a collector, but a Hot Toys collector. Again, first and foremost. Even though I started with other stuff, right? That's like my love when it comes to figures. But the thing is that back then, and we've talked about this many times in general over the years, that at one point you could not touch Hot Toys. If you were not on top of when something was put up on Sideshow, you were going to miss out 100%. It was just that simple. And again, I tell you guys how much money I was making during that time, doing the resale, getting multiples, building my collection at those prices. Don't forget they were very, very cheap, 120, 140. Well, I got some of those Resident Evil 4 figures or Resident Evil 5 figures. No, I think it was 5. Resident Evil 5 figures for like 120 bucks. I think one of my Leon from Resident Evil 4, I believe, was something like 120 bucks. So we were getting figures like that. And because they look like crap, right? It didn't matter. What mattered was that you had the representation of that character from whether it was a movie, a video game, whatever it was, you had it in a pretty big scale. So that made everybody go crazy over these figures, which is why it became what it became, and it's why it's become what it's become. We have, let's see, I hear. Let me see who else is here. We got Matt Planet in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas. We got Harold says, I freaking love every hot toy I've ever bought, and if people want to call me a hot toy shield, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I will always defend hot toys when needed, right? I will bring them down when needed. I will never just, blindly kiss ass. I am not that person. When hot toys messes up, I'm always the first one to say it, to bring it up, to mention it, because again, just because I love their product and I think their product is the best on, in the hobby, in the market, I will always call them out as well. If they do a crappy job on something, guess what? It's crap. And I'm going to tell you that it's crap. The things that they've been doing with these limited pieces. What did I tell you guys? None of these limited pieces are worth over $400. Not a single one. Here we are buying them all because that's the game now. They're limited. They're limiting pieces to make them wanted more. And what's happening is we're overpaying for very, very basic figures. This Spider-Man, I keep going back to the Spider-Man because this figure was 400 and something dollars, right? This is one of the most basic figures we've ever gotten. There's nothing special about it besides those metallic eyes, right? That eye, that's like the one different thing that came in the figure. So,
well, I got a question. What do you like about that figure?
I like the fact that, number one, it's limited, right? That's the first and foremost. Number two, okay. I have every single Spider-Man that.
Oh, okay. Because, for me, I don't like it at all.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. Either my son or I love Spider-Man. It's like for me, maybe they hate me what I say right now. I don't like McFarlane in the way he took his art about Spider-Man.
Oh, McFarlane.
Yeah, McFarlane. My son loved it. And he tried to tell me the points. I was looking, he do like a insect, like a really, and the way he do the, art and everything. But about this Spider-Man, I was looking like, I say, damn, what is the cool thing about this Spider-Man?
That's it. It's limited. It's limited. Everybody that wants it, they don't want it because it's the best Spider-Man out there. They don't want it because it's, the newest material out there. They don't want it because of nothing else besides the fact that it's limited. And that
I like it because my son say the same thing, that it's unlimited.
That's it.
If you wasn't your side, like, nah. If you get it something really special about that Spider-Man. Not because I want to know about, you collect you got too many figures. I don't think you buy figures for be crazy, because you buy your figure because you collect it and you love it and you really enjoy what you do. It's put your money in there. There's no like, I want to get it because I want to show and post picture. Look at the top of the guy.
No.
I tell you what I tell you because you are a real collector. I want to deal with real collector, not for Mickey Mouse. I don't want to deal with Mickey Mouse. Tell me, I got this because I want to put in my video, my show, and after that, what happened?
You sell it. Yeah.
Oh, disappear, and you coming back and make excuse. Oh, come on, dude. You're not a collector. You are trying to make,
Correct. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that in the community.
That's because I asked you about that Spider-Man. I'm missing. It's like I can deal with that thing about side the show. I go out the topic about when you right now wait in line for like the example like what's
yes.
Because I can deal with that thing about the Joker. I'm missing that Joker. I'm missing the Scarlet Witch because I want it so bad. And either I got the inner, the looks, the two. Yeah. But now other company, but it's like collecting, like, when you say about if you pay $140 back in the days, that was $140 or $125. That was money too. Talk about years ago.
Let's look at this comment. The Thor says, I'm 53 and about 4 to 5,000 figures as well. Wow. See, I told you guys got a lot of that.
Yeah.
Tell them how we do, Marco. The real collectors, Fab's rookie.
Yeah.
You see, I knew he had a lot of this stuff. So see, you guys have a lot in common with that stuff. Crazy. 4 to 5,000. My God.
And what I see is Fabio is $140 or 100. It was money back in the days.
Mhm. Absolutely.
You pay the price. They wasn't increasing because they know. I think everything go high.
Absolutely.
Everything go high. Everything is different. But I think the what they pay the artists, the people do the figure. I believe they want more money too.
That probably
Yeah,
too.
we talk about the. It's not only one person will make one figure. It's
Correct.
too many people. It's
Correct.
the guy painting, the guy do the sculpture, the
Correct.
guy do the clothes, the guy do the research, the searching, research about how tall this and that. Try to give you the best,
Right.
what the best they can. A collector. The same happened years ago. The same was this. It's the same like years ago, like today. Yes, now everything go really, really high, like it's double or more.
More.
Because
Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy expensive. Hey, wait,
there
actually,
was increased the $30, $20 more. After that you see figure 400, like no big
yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
500. You know,
Yeah.
I remember when I bought the tumbler. When I the tumbler,
Yeah.
it was money. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I want it because I got already the Batman Begins, and I saw the picture about the bike, and I said, damn,
Yes. The
they
Batman.
give you the Batman. I give you the figure. I had to get it. Everything like when I got it, like, when they did Batman 1989, the Batmobile. I saw the guy from UPS come out and said, damn, what like jumping like damn.
A huge box.
I we pay the money, but we always get something really good.
Yeah.
But we always it's no, I don't think it's me. If I get it like the virus about people bitching about more, more, more. It's impossible. Now it's like what they give you, and the other company maybe come out and they give you something like what you want. Because before we don't get it like the hair, like a fake hair, they got
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Now if they do it, either people pay for the costumes,
Yeah.
$1,000, 700, 500, and now the company say, oh, they pay this amount. We give you what you want, but you have to pay.
Absolutely. Yeah. And sometimes to me, at least for me, that's not worth it. Like that rooted stuff, I don't think so. Carlos says, Fess, yes, those were great days, even though Hot Toys were met in the likeness. Yes. But those were still the best of the best at that time. Those Hot
Yeah,
Toys were still the most incredible figures you have ever seen. It was crazy.
I don't know.
Accessories, materials, what?
I don't know. You remember when you talk about the 120 corner store? What I was buying before side the show corner stores. What
I think so. Yes, I
yeah,
remember that.
remember that?
Something corner store. Yes.
Yeah, that was my store. Uh, I don't know. You remember? They got three figures at the same time: Odin, Thor, uh, Hawkeye. Hawkeye? No, it was other one. Oh, I can't remember. $125.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember they don't give you like 10 figures at the same time. Like now they posted pictures. Oh, look at that, a pre-order and you wait
Yeah.
3
It
years.
wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
No, it's crazy now. It's a lot of things that changed in this game about big collecting.
And the funny thing is, you brought up a good point. Everybody, all the new people, right? I got to make this very clear. All the new collectors, right? The very new collectors that have been around for the past like 5 years or so. They're the ones I feel like are constantly always asking for more from Hot Toys, right? Oh, give us this, give us that, right? Number one, they don't understand what this game is now and what it used to be. And number two, the one thing that bothers me is these new collectors love to talk about give me this, give us this, give us this. But then Hot Toys will make something and be like, who asked for this? So it's like you're asking for stuff, but then when Hot Toys make stuff, it's like, oh, we don't like it. And they'll find something wrong with it, not to buy it. They'll find something wrong with it to talk bad about it. I've noticed that a lot. That's why I never thought I would live the day that people in this community that are in this community, 99% because of Hot Toys, are in this community right now talking badly about Hot Toys. I do not understand that. It doesn't make sense to me. Hot Toys is the best, has been the best. Just because a new company or two companies or three companies just popped up out of nowhere does not automatically make Hot Toys the worst. So that's why there's a lot of uneducated information that's being said by a lot of people who, again, because they've been around for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they're like, oh, I'm this and I'm that.
I'm sorry about it, but I believe that haters, they're coming from the people can get it.
Yes, correct.
It's not the real collector. It's like it was like a what it called. It's like it's something new. They put you like it's everywhere. Like be a collector is cool right now. Or be posting pictures on Facebook or in some forums, and they start saying, "Look, it's nice," and get it. And after that, I'm bitches that complaining about anything because you can get it.
Yeah,
that's what I feel because
absolutely you're 100. You're 100%
it's
right.
like that. Oh, they can get it. That's the reason I start talking.
It's ugly. They'll say it's ugly. They'll say the head sculpt's this. That this doesn't look good. Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say like I get the inner,
yeah,
the doctor,
yeah,
because I want to get something in my hands compare what I have from Hot Toys.
Right.
But I know because I've been collecting for too many years, and I know what I saw, and you got it. The 0.2, what is Two-Face?
Yes, the 2.0 Two-Face. Yep.
They got some plans about make that line, and they was tasting like water, and they make a better figure for that line. And I got the Two-Face.
Yeah.
I was saying, people say, oh, have no, they start big. I remember that. It was saying, yeah, there's no reason, don't need a buy. I said, dude, this is coming. This is coming. They be improved the line and the high and the likeness. They be coming. They be replacing almost everything because besides, we talk about business. They don't do it for free. They don't do it for love. They do it for business. They know the collector want more. Correct. The real collector want more. That's what they wanted. And they tasted water with something so simple. The Two-Face. They was for a long time inside the show and nobody cared. And after that, they show up with Bane. And they know they got already working about the new Joker.
Yeah.
But Inner come out with a new Joker and Hot Toys, boom, they give you the Joker now.
Yeah.
And really, and I say, I was posted one time, and I say, damn, look, I take it out one head and the body from Inner. I look at and I say, I pay, I don't remember, 1,000 something. Oh, say, for real? I thought I really needed that thing. And they know, they say, they come out with other figures, like they want the kind of plans. I say, nah. I got the Superman from Hot Toys. I want, I don't want to go in that kind of game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fall in that place because I feel like I start be like a crazy. Just like order and pre-order things. Like maybe I don't really want it or like it, and I keep it now and say, oh, I got a new Joker. Either I can got with the rotted hair. I got a regular one. I say, I got a better expression. But I don't want to sell my other Joker because that's the same. You know what I mean?
Of course, you keep it.
The good thing, you got competition, and that's it. And that way they can Hot Toys improve now. From now, improve what they give you, and I'm happy with that. And that's because that way I can keep it the same company, and I know they deliver something better. I'm happy with the new Spider-Man, the black one.
Yes.
Boom. I got it. I pre-ordered because I got the old one. but I see like a lot. They give you more things,
Yes.
and they look so
Better. No,
nice.
and
They're
better,
beautiful.
better materials, updated bodies. But no, it's very, very true. Ebby Dyson says, I'm currently collecting some old Sideshow 1/6 figures. Not the best quality, but they are the only ones that, yes, that is very true. There are a lot of Sideshow figures that were made over the years that Hot Toys hasn't touched yet. So a lot of people, I feel like, are still going backwards for those, specifically Star Wars figures. A lot of people really, really like those figures from Sideshow, and they're good. I have a ton of them, and they're very, very good.
But I was talking to you before, before I started the show. I was talking about I got every single one. The ones come out. I'm waiting for the last one from Clint Eastwood line.
Right.
And I say from the get-go, they don't look great. I got in hands, Dirty Harry, like I can show you. I got the other ones, like Bad,
Right.
Blondie, Pale Rider. And I say right away, they don't look good, but I don't think I can get something better right now. I don't think so. At least I get somebody get costume, but they're really not 100% good, but they feel I got the feel about what I open it and I see. I can see the cling in there. You know what I mean? It's a lot, but they don't give you 100% what you expect. But like I say, I got a Sideshow doing no a really excellent job. Give you the figure, but they try.
They're okay, right? They're okay.
They try, and I see it. They try, and that's the reason I get that figure because I see the likeness a lot, but no, it's 100%. No, it's 90%.
It's not a hot toy. It's not a hot toy.
Yes.
Peyton says, Fabs Hot Toys posted a photo upcoming. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. We got Jim Cole in the house. How are you, my friend? Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here. Hot Toys just posted it. Thank you, my friend. Fabs, so you have considered my trade, my man. This guy, unbelievable. We got Tolly Meyer in the house. How are you, my friend? Merry Christmas. We got Sinister in the house. Happy holidays, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Merry Christmas. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. The Thor says, I think Marco and my generation's collected with heart because we actually played with them because read the comics and appreciated the TV shows, movies, for what they were. Great stories and characters. That is very true. I believe that 100%.
True. Yeah.
Very true. I just saw the most incredible Hot Toys display of old and new figures. They still rule. The Roosh for the 6 scale. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. That's what I'm saying. Anytime like anybody says that, the one thing is competition will always be great. Any company that wants to get into 1/6 scale figures is great and is welcome. The problem is when people all of a sudden start comparing, Hot Toys to other figures that just came out. Just because they're marketing to you a specific way or trying to shove it down your throat does not make it better. So that's what a lot of people need to understand.
No, but it's not a lot of people compare with that thing. It's a lot of people compare with the actor.
Yes.
With that's the worst part I never heard. It's something oh, but no, he don't look the same. He don't look. The way the actor look is. They want the actor,
Yeah, they want exactly. They want the actor for $300. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what they want.
If you want the OT Star Wars figures, SS is kind of the only game in town for that. Absolutely, that is one thing that they do have. I mean, they look horrible now, but they're really good. All right, so Marco, look. So we got the display of what's coming within, obviously, probably next year by now. We're probably going to get some next week, I believe. Definitely at least 1 or 2 more releases during the week, hopefully. So it looks like here I got the, or at least anybody who pre-ordered the what do you call it, the Buzz Lightyear figure. It's delayed. Right. So I got the email for that. We also have, as you can see, all of these figures that, obviously we know we're supposed to come out at some point, but it looks like they're coming out very, very soon. So within probably the next few months. Marco, any of these figures that you see right here, do you have anything on pre-order or are you planning on getting anything, any of these?
I got the Morbius, the Lions Batman with the back signal and the bike, and
Okay.
I received my email too, like it's
Delayed.
be the
Delayed.
delay.
Yeah. Yeah.
They give me a promo for code
Yes.
for 50%.
Yep.
I collect the only thing I collect figures from the what I can say heroes from DC and Marvel. I love both. I pre-order every single one.
MB Dyson says, I have only 2 from this group of 16 on my list. Most of mine are many months away. Oh, wow. Which ones did you get, MB Dyson? Let me know. Sinister says, I have Padme and C3PO been waiting for 3PO since I started collecting. Yeah, a lot of people, not just you. I've been waiting for a Hot Toys one forever. I have the Metacom, which is, like we said earlier, the scale is completely off. They're a lot smaller in height, in size. They still look great though, but obviously, again, it's not at the scale of a Hot Toy, and it's not the quality of a Hot Toy. But they got the job done back then. They were licensed, very, very low quality licensed figures that actually, were decent depending on what it was. So we have here, guys. So we have Zombie Strange or Death Strange. We have Morbius. We got Buzz. We got Valkyrie. We got what the hell is this guy's name? The villain for
Thor.
Thor. Yeah, I forget his name.
I can
Gore. So this is
yeah.
Gore. We got Catwoman. We got Spider-Man, Toby. We got Padme. We got Black Adam. It looks like we're only being shown one of the two, right? Remember, there were 2 versions. It was the regular version, and then the golden version or whatever it was. So I think this is what? This is the golden version or the regular? I think it might be the golden version because this is the one that's super bright.
But when I get it from Sideshow, almost everything, I say 90%, but it's sometimes they come out in Asia, it's like we had to wait a few months for getting my figures here. Like,
Michael, welcome. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. How are you guys?
hello, buddy.
How are you?
Michael,
Good.
this is Marco, longtime collector. So we also have here Padme. We got Darth Vader with the cut open mask, which I feel like everybody's waiting for that. We got the C3PO from what is this episode? No, what was this from?
Clone Wars.
Episode
Wasn't it Clone
Wars.
No, the first movie, the first Star Wars movie.
A New Hope.
No, the first one. That's the
The Force Awakens. Oh, the prequels.
Yes, that's the first movie.
Yes, the what was it? Phantom Menace. I keep like thinking the new ones.
Isn't that like the dirty one? The
It's
Attack of the Clones? Is it AOC? Attack of the Clones?
Well, no, that's the second one.
Is that the dirty one or the clean one?
What do you mean the dirty one? No, this is the clean one. The dirty one is episode 2.
Oh, so the clean one I think is Return of the Jedi. No,
I don't remember, but this is the clean
wrong?
one. Yeah, I don't remember which one it is.
This is how many C3POs there are.
Exactly. I feel like every movie has one. So then we have here the oh my god, this was Commander Fox. We have the what do you call it? The trooper, the 501st. We have the B2 battle droid. We got the 2 soldiers, the futuristic soldiers from that movie. I forget the name of the movie. Mike, do you have any of these on pre-order, or are you planning on not getting them all, or are you getting them all?
No pre-orders. I'll see how they look when they come out. And
so you're just hoping to be able to get them, right?
What do you mean hoping? I'll be able to get. There's nothing that I haven't been able to get. Nothing is so limited and scarce where I can't get something.
I'm gonna explain to you why. So the fact that you're saying that is, I'm asking because of this. So this just came out, and this is retail on Sideshow. On Toys for Kiddos, which is a Hong Kong retailer, it's $623, which is like almost. It feels like triple, if not double. Okay, so my thing is this. Why is this happening overseas? Why are we having to pay? Look at Wrecker as well, $381, and this is happening for a reason. This is not just because they just want to scalp and make double the money. No, apparently in Hong Kong, they didn't make a lot of these. So that's why they're going for this price. I didn't know. I assumed that you knew, obviously, so you don't know. But my thing is this. Now that you know this, that this is happening and there's a possibility that could get even worse, right? Meaning worse in the sense of more figures that's happening to. How do you feel about that? Knowing that obviously you don't pre-order.
Doesn't scare me. Doesn't scare me.
No, doesn't matter.
Nope.
Marco, if somebody, if you were, a person to get, to get like everything, for example, everything Hot Toys, and you saw that on Sideshow, right? You have the same figure, right? So you have wrong one. You have this guy for retail being $395, right? And then overseas is $623. What would that say to you that is happening with this figure? Like, what would you think is the reason for this happening?
I don't know. Maybe like it'd be a hot figure, like it's so loud, it's so fast. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't got no power. Sometimes I can see figures like they don't look like really something out of control. But and after that you can see in retail some price, and after that you see in eBay, like say like stupid prices.
And look,
it's crazy.
And even record.
You just said it though. Like they could have shorted the production overseas, which is completely different from what we get over here. So why you can't compare production release over there to here? I don't think you can do that.
Well, correct. Yes and no. But my thing is, how often does that happen? Never. That's why it's a big deal.
That's happened before. Where it's been limited overseas and been available
here, and that's it. That's like the one figure that I could think of recently, at least, that was short for no reason whatsoever.
Well, I mean, you're saying that because you just noticed it today, all right? I mean, it's not like there's not like a big shortage of Green Goblin.
I'm saying, right. This is the first time it's happening, at least that we're talking about it, right? But my point is, what can you assume from that happening? Is it just a one-time thing, or is this never happening again?
No, I can see I could see it not being popular, in overseas, right? I could see that particular figure potentially not being popular overseas, shorter production run because pre-orders weren't huge, and if let's say Toys for Adults has 3 of them left or 2 of them left,
right?
Why not jack up the price? You know what I mean? If he's only got 2 left in his inventory, why not try to rip somebody off?
True, right? Fine, but
what? Sideshow do that deal right now? They increase the price?
No, not Sideshow.
No, his overseas.
Yeah, it's a Hong Kong seller. This guy has it for $623 instead of retail.
You know what figure I saw is so loud, and I was looking. I pre-ordered, but it's so loud and almost everywhere. But when you're looking for that figure, is a Daredevil with a yellow suit. I'm not familiar. I don't collect Star Wars. I don't know about.
Okay.
Star Wars.
This one though, this one is $623.
It's crazy too because they wanted like the Mark III. I see it. They wanted like some places sold like 1,000 or 900.
Yes. Yep.
You know what? He'll probably change this after I now mention this. Try to put 10 of them in your cart.
Just 10? It could go more.
Keep going and then add, and let's see if it lets you add. Yeah, put it up to 50 and then hit add cart.
Well, I could keep going. Let me see how much.
Stop. Yeah, because then if there's only 2.
I could do 75.
So he does that intentionally so that we can't track his inventory. Some websites don't. You can do that. And it'll limit.
But my thing is this is not even like a limited piece though. You know what I mean? Like this is not even something that's supposed to be rare because this is just a regular
third-party guy. He's not like a licensed distributor.
Right. He's a reseller, right?
Yeah. So I mean he might, like I said, have 1 or 2 and he's just jacking it up.
I mean, I guess, but that is true. I mean, that makes sense if you think about it. But here's another figure. The record is 290. He's got it for some crazy amount too. 381. This, I believe that's just, him just trying to raise the price, I guess. Because there's no reason for that. Look, this one, 298. That's decent repriced, right? That's not bad. Riva, 278. That's not bad. So I don't understand what the goal, even these 304, 327, 364.
I mean, I think the primary, I think this guy gets a lot of his sales off eBay. He's been an eBay seller forever.
Yes.
So maybe, he's dictating these prices around what he's seeing on eBay, which.
But he goes higher on eBay, though. He goes even higher than this on eBay. Because I know.
You know what I talk about eBay? Like, if people sell like that, I was a comic shop, toys. They sell action figures and everything. A big place. It's in around, like 10 minutes away where I live. The guy I was looking for some figures, Marvel Legends. I can't remember really. The first thing he looking at, he never tell you how much costs. You know what he's doing? He go right away in eBay and tell you, "Oh, look, that much I was be sell, and I give you like a little discount."
Oh, that's how they get you.
Yeah, that's what they get people, and that's why some people I think it's a big store, but the guy make the rule like that. He never put the price or never tell you right away. He go on the computer and look at how much be sold on eBay, and they give you a little discount. That's it. That's how his rules. Whatever he said.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy with these prices. Sinister says the Metacom is awesome. Sold it 2 years ago, waiting for Hot Toys. Yeah, I still got that shiny one. It's really nice, but very small. Commander Green says my wallet just let out a little scream. Emmy Dyson says I pre-ordered the Flash on 89 and Avatar. Only Toby and Death Stranger. Oh, I see I gotcha. Wow, that's awesome. That's really nice. We got Yomo in the house. How are you, my friend? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Thank you for being here. We got TK592 in our house. Cool stuff, but this is what I live for. I'm about to get hit with a fourth. Oh my God. Crazy. Insane. The door says, Fabs, I see Hot Toys at Inner like the Yankees and the Mets. The Yankees have been around in 27 World Series championships, etc. The Mets are good too, but 2 World Championships doesn't make you the team. Exactly. And that's how it is. But even so, both teams, have history. Tell me Inart's history. There is none. That's the difference. Sinister says 3PO from the there it is. So the Return of the Jedi. So that's what it was. Yeah, because I know the one we got already is from episode 2. Lane, how are you, my friend? Merry Christmas. He says, oh, I got 6 of these Catwoman, 3 here waiting for Padme, 501st Legion, Clone, Toby, Spider-Man, Vader, Death Strange. Guy, you got a lot, my friend.
Yeah, and these are all pandemic pre-orders, right? These are all 21, 22?
Yes. Yep.
I just feel like there's going to be a ton.
Yeah.
It's when everyone has money. It's everyone had COVID money.
Exactly. No, these are definitely from back then. At least like these soldiers were from last I feel like either the beginning of the year or last year, because I feel like they were these year. This was this year. No, this was last year, I believe.
The Battle Droid was definitely
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fox was this year.
The Star Wars ones came out like I feel like one on top of each other. It was like
they did, yeah.
Skywalker, Padme, Vader.
Yep. Right after the other.
Droid.
TK says there may not be many, but U.S. collectors are not holding onto items as long as they keep ordering, selling us. Exactly. And that's what happens. That's what messes up the market too. People buying and then selling.
Yeah, I see. Yep. I see that more and more. Right, the thing comes in and they just dump it.
Yep, immediately.
Even if it's for the what they paid for it, which is like okay.
This goblin may end up being an anomaly, but that is yes, exactly. It looks like it's gonna be a problem. And I'm only saying that because of the fact that Sideshow plays that game with waitlist, right? We know that there's no such thing, but now they could play this game and say, well, you're not pre-ordering with us. You can't get it overseas unless you pay, double. So you better start pre-ordering or you're going to start missing out. So I think that's a game that they're trying to force people to play. because they see that I could guarantee you that a lot of pre-orders aren't being made anymore. I'm one of them, and I can't be the only one, right? So I think this is a way for them to get people scared and get people in the FOMO mode to say, you know what? I don't really want to overpay for these figures. I don't really want to miss out on these figures. Let me just pre-order and just be safe. Again, because it's not, I feel like a lot of people aren't pre-ordering anymore, so they're trying to get more people back on board. Sinister says, try pre-ordering the Anakin AOTC. Pre-sold out everywhere. Ooh, Anakin. That's the Attack of the Clones. Harold says, Fabs, I have seen his prices be high on figures when they first come out. Yes, he always does that. You want to know why? Because those are for the day one collectors that want to make their videos.
The FOMO suckers.
Correct. So those are the ones that need the figure. They want to be able to make their videos and stuff. So obviously he's going to make a premium on that. And then if you wait maybe a good like 4 to 5 days, sometimes I feel like it's less. It'll be a few dollars down, and then I'm gonna assume, because I only started ordering from him a little while ago, I'm gonna assume that maybe months down the line he'll lower them a little bit more. But I don't know that. I'm just assuming that he does it. But I do see that he'll put the sale this thing here. So they'll start off like this. See how this doesn't have it, and then all of a sudden he'll put the sale sign on.
Yeah, if he was smart, right? Anything that's on waitlist on Sideshow, he should just jack up the price and
right.
Right. These guys.
but that's the thing though. A lot of people aren't even buying. That's the problem. It's not that people aren't buying because they're sold out on Sideshow. No, a lot of people aren't buying anything. Period.
Of course, that's the economy right now.
Correct. Exactly. Good. Exactly. So that's exactly what's happening. So not Hot Toys. Sideshow could do whatever trick they could try to do to force more people to pre-order. But I think it's getting to a point where people don't really care at this point, because they figure, you know what? If I get it, fine. If I don't get it, fine. I'm slightly on that boat, regarding obviously, the main releases, all the exclusives, limited pieces I'm going to get. But those mainstreams that you could get, down the line for $100-something, I will not spend a penny on any of those releases anymore, because what is the point? What is the point? We're throwing money away.
Oh, yeah, or the premium. Why pay a premium? Right. I'm not going to pay a super premium. I mean, I talk out of both sides of my mouth though, because when I miss
we do it. Correct.
Yeah,
we do it.
Like when it comes to a set like the Bad Batch, right?
Right.
For whatever reason, and maybe it's because I'm I'm not pre-ordering everything, or maybe I just missed the pre-order on that one because I pre-ordered all of the other Bad Batch figures except Crosshairs, right? And I had to pay up for them. I had to pay up, and I could have got them on eBay. I had them in my cart a couple times on eBay, and of course, just being lazy, I sat on them. And then within a couple of weeks, right, within a month, he's gone. He's sold out, and I'm forced to spend a couple $100 more.
But that's the thing. So you went through that. Obviously, I could guarantee you that's not going to be a situation that's going to happen all the time. That's a set.
Like I said, if I can't have 4 of the 5 Bad Batch,
Right. Exactly. No, I understand. And that's what I mean. A situation like that is where you are forced to overpay because you're going to have the team not complete.
Right. That's where it's a little different. Where Green Goblin in that situation, yeah, I'd be like, I have another Green Goblin. I have a So Toys Green Goblin, or I can get one of the other 3 non-deluxe goblins. I don't need that particular one.
Marco, what about you? Well, how do you decide if, for example, the Spider-Man line, the No Way Home line, right? You have the regular Green Goblin, and then you have the upgraded suit, right? The Hobo Green Goblin. If you're a person, right, that you had to choose between one or the other, how do you personally decide what about the figure is what you like and what makes you buy that figure?
If I had to choose one,
like if you had to choose, like for example, as an example, the Green Goblin, right? There's the regular Green Goblin, and then there's the battle damage Green Goblin.
The regular, you know why? Because it's connect me from. I go from the movie back in 2000.
The original.
After that, really, I got a head sculpt, and the regular too. I don't care about the other one.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not like a big deal. I got it pre-ordered or whatever, but it's not like a big deal for me.
Right.
Really,
So,
really not a big deal.
but the thing is, for you to decide, right? Would you say, is it because of what the attachment you have to the figure, or how the figure looks to you in pictures?
The way the pictures, they look
That's how
good.
it looks. How it looks
Yeah,
mostly.
how
Yeah.
it looks, it looks good. I like it.
We got Tess Jess in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Thank you for stopping by. Well,
But
six.
what I heard, I was hearing everything what you guys say. I would feel like this is like maybe like the new thing about we collecting like 5, 6 years ago, because I collector for a long time. So it's a lot of collector for years.
Right.
So the hype, I believe, be getting down. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people start selling these collections.
Yeah. No. A lot of people have been
A lot
getting
of
out.
people, they know, you can see inside the show. A lot of figures, I said, they're there. It used to be like a sold out right away. Oh, you can get it. But now, most of I see inside the show, it's a lot of figures like they start give you
A lot of
big,
discount.
big
Yeah.
discount,
Yeah.
like because like I don't know, the hype start going down, like really, and like everything is money too. The pricing is too high. It's a lot of things start changing.
Yeah. A lot of stuff
They,
going
they
on.
give they give you like they give you a better sculpt, better this and that, but the prices start going up,
Correct.
and everybody,
We're paying for everything.
like I feel like a lot of people, the situation changed about money. They don't start buying like before.
Well, everything's different. Like Mike
Everything
said,
is different.
the economy.
Yeah, the economy is
Everything.
changing. So, like now, I don't feel the same way. I don't feel it's a lot of haters, a lot of complaint, blah blah blah. But it's a lot of people they don't buy like it used to be.
Correct.
It's a lot of people that start selling his
Right.
figure because
See,
they know
I'm
be more
not buying as much. Go ahead.
they're more selective now. What I want to get, you
That's
know.
that's what I was gonna say. I said I'm still buying. I cut down a lot when it comes to the quantity that I was getting. Right, I was getting multiples, 2, 3, 4 a case. Whatever it was. I had to slow down because number one, it doesn't make sense. Number two, the value is no. One thing is like, all right, hold the value that I bought you at, but don't lose any value. We're spending, full price and it's losing more than half. So it's like, I don't care how much money you got. It's stupid. If that's what's happening and you're watching it happen and you're still spending all this money, again, you guys do whatever you want with your money. I'm just talking about, how I decided to do what I'm doing. And you see that, figure after figure after figure after figure that you're spending, that you're buying for full price, retail, tax, and shipping is going, months later for way less than that. Why would you, if you have any common sense and you respect money, why would you even do that?
Well, listen, what do you mean? You just dropped $400 on a Spider-Man figure that we kind of.
But guess what?
Nothing to it.
But guess what? Correct. There's nothing to it besides value because it's a limited figure.
Oh, stop!
It's a limited figure.
You're buying into that whole limited thing.
No. I'm buying.
They got you.
No,
They sold you.
I buy. So as always, I buy. Obviously what I like. That's Spider-Man.
That's what I was talking before. Like like I want to look at a figure. No, I don't got no design. I don't know. It looks like. But my son come out like you say. That it's a limited.
Yeah.
But for real, get something like a big limit. For me, it's no. I don't got the feel like it.
Yeah, it's not special. It's not special to you.
Like I know we enjoy because the word limit is in your head, in some people's head, because it's not for everybody. That don't work for me. I collect for too many years, too many. I see a lot of these. It's not like, oh come on, dude, for the word limit I had to have in my collection.
Well, I could tell you this.
No. I tell you, I respect. It's your money.
No, of course. Of course.
For me, really looks ugly.
It looks like,
The first thing I saw, I was like, looks ugly.
Marco, your sound went. It's bad.
Oh no, I said, okay, now you hear me?
No, still bad.
I don't know.
Something happened. Whatever, something with the microphone.
I don't think I any deeper.
Because everything changed. I can barely hear you now.
You hear me now?
I can hear you, but it doesn't sound good.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second, please.
All right. So I'm going to read this comment. So Carlito, how are you, my friend? Welcome. He says, Goblin pricing is hype. This is hype the same as Battinson. Prices will settle out, I feel, when we're able to get all these non-exclusive figures for a reasonable price.
I'm with you, brother.
No, that is true. But my thing, going back to the comments that we were talking about the Spider-Man. The reason why, not the reason, obviously the Spider-Man, I have every single Spider-Man that has been made, by Hot Toys. So, that's why I got the Spider-Man. I love the exclusives. But my thing is, with the exclusives specifically, my hope, at least, right? Again, that's not the main reason, because if that was the reason, I wouldn't even bother. But my hope is this, that if even with because again, I tell you guys, if you're looking to buy for value right now, it's retarded to do so. It doesn't even make sense. But my thing is, not everybody's going to get those figures, right? Those limited figures, which, that was one of the cool things about being in the hobby, in the Hot Toys hobby, to be more exact, to be more precise. Also in the very beginning, it was, you had things that not everybody had, right? You would post your things that that you knew that not a lot of people had, and you felt good that not everybody had it, blah blah blah. Now that none of that matters, it's useless. Nobody's buying because of nothing else. Oh, this one, they're making so much, everybody has everything.
Oh, there's thousands.
Correct. Right. So now,
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
I don't collect because I want to get the free.
Can't hear nothing. Can't.
I'm gonna tell you about this thing.
I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
I like to play with my fingers. I enjoy my fingers. A different collector, I collect like either they buy cards or get in the garage.
He's gonna log out and log in.
You hear me?
No.
Oh my god, I don't know what I can do. Now,
Can you try to restart?
okay.
Restart or come back.
Okay.
Yeah, because his whole sound went. It started getting like staticky, like weird. Like he sounds far away.
It almost sounds like it's like going through like
like robotic.
Yeah.
Sinister says, I wasn't going to pre-order anymore. Now worried I'm going to have to. See, that's the thing, and that's what's scary, right? Obviously, a lot of people.
Is it scary? Hold on, stop, because you're getting into his fears, right? Is it really that scary?
Well,
if you miss this Anakin,
right?
There's gonna be another Anakin, and I highly doubt that you'll miss on this Anakin. So don't sweat it.
Well, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, to you, right? You don't care. It doesn't matter, right? But there are people like Sinister who worry about, number one, missing their figures because they're limited, right? And
you're hold on. We're the Hot Toys veterans, right? We've been here. This has happened.
Correct.
So we're saying don't buy into it. We've been here. You're not going to miss anything. There's going to be more Hot Toys, better Hot Toys. They constantly improve. They're constantly evolving. They're re-releasing. Don't buy into this nonsense.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's
not that type of collectible anymore. It's not.
Well, 100% correct. And what you said right now, I agree with you 100%. But here's the thing, right? So Sinister, I'm going to pick on Sinister as an example. Let's just pretend that Sinister only collects Star Wars, right? He only likes Star Wars. So let's use your example, right? And what you said is 100% true. I don't disagree with it whatsoever. Let's say his fear is he's missing out on that Anakin. Mike says what? There will be plenty other Anakins. 1,000% true. We will never stop getting Anakins. We will never stop getting Tony Starks. We will never stop getting Iron Man. We will never stop getting Batman. We will never stop getting Superman, right? We know all this. The thing is this. As somebody who is, again, as an example, hypothetical, as somebody who is a strictly a Star Wars collector, right? Sinister, he ends up missing out on this figure that he really, really wants? When will
he misses out? He misses on release. He misses on release at the height. You're saying he misses.
Well, no. So let's go back to the message, right? So I wasn't going to pre-order anymore. Now worried I'm going to have to pay.
That upon release that there's a sellout, and initially it goes up.
Correct.
But
that's his fear.
You could wait after the hype.
Correct.
And get the figure, which is happening, I think, more times than not.
No, right. So this is correct, 100% correct. My point is this. Let's say, right, he doesn't pre-order, he stopped pre-ordering, now he's afraid of the figure. Let's say he doesn't get the figure at release, right? It's sold out, it's gone, right? Again, number one, it's his fault because obviously he didn't pre-order, so you can't blame anybody, right? Number two, the problem with that, at least to me, is this. You have a person that is only collecting a specific line, right? They don't want to miss out on the line, but they're not pre-ordering. So they're taking a huge risk. They decide to miss out on the figure. Yes, I know, just as well as you know, there will be another 15 Anakins. The problem is when. So now, when is this collector that really likes Star Wars, that missed out on the Anakin, that doesn't want to overpay clearly, because who wants to overpay on purpose, now completely misses the figure? Now, how long does he have to wait to either hope to get that figure or wait for the next Anakin for how many years?
I think 5-6 months, because I think the way this goes now, it's not like, I think the market usually settles after 6 months after release, where where that figure is going to be. You know what I mean? If it's going to hype or sell out fast, kind of right away. At least I've seen it so far, right? We see the Geonosis battle droids. Those sold out quick. We knew right away.
Yeah, but so did Crosshair.
Right, and we knew right away, right? It's not like we don't know.
I mean, yeah, I guess to a certain extent.
I just feel like I get it. Like, again, you're saying he's only a Star Wars guy.
No, it's just a hypothetical. He may not be. I'm just saying.
I get it, right? You pre-order at retail, fine. If that's like your must-have figure,
correct.
But I don't know. It's an Anakin. I don't know. I just feel like that's like
no, and you're 100%
popular
right.
figure. It's not like you probably have. I would think you would maybe pre-order a Padme or a battle droid over the Anakin. I think there's going to be less production on those two than there is the Anakin.
Well, correct, but you have to understand too, what if, again, going back to Sinister, what if he's only about the main characters and he doesn't care about the side characters? Then either way, he's missed out. So
the secondary market cheaper, because there's going to be a ton. There's going to be more supply of Anakins than there are battle droids, I would think.
Marco, speak.
Now?
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay. I don't know. I'm mixing, but what like I tried to say, like, I don't know. I buy figures because I like to play with the figures.
Right.
I don't like if my figure. A lot of figures there in boxes. Either I never open or check, they're complete or anything like that, because the situation I have right now about try to move out. But like I heard that me, I'm different. Like I don't know. I don't buy that kind of figure exclusive or limited edition. Either they're ugly because I want to get it, because that's what I try to say is it's only work in my head, because nobody cares. You know what I mean?
Correct. Exactly. Yep. It's very true. And I told you that I've told you that, guys.
That's what I tried to say before. Nobody cares.
Correct. Oh, I told you guys that plenty of times. I said at the end of the day, it's your collection.
Yeah.
It's your money. You do whatever the hell you want with it, because at the end of the day, guess what? Nobody cares. You post your pictures. You buy. You spend all your money on these figures to show off. Take your pictures. You get your likes, and then what? Guess who's stuck with that figure? Guess who has to pay that bill for that figure? Guess who has to sit there enjoying the figure?
Yeah.
Right. So it's very common. It's very common that people just buy just to show off, and then what? It's being sold the next day. So, I mean, everybody does whatever they want.
I think that's the minority. I don't think there's a lot of people. I don't think there's morons that do that, but
it's more common than you think, believe it or not. It's more common than you think.
That people buy stuff to just show it, throw it online?
Absolutely. You just never know that they're selling stuff.
I see. I was talking with Fabio. That's true. it's a lot of people that buy this kind, spend the money and figure like that just for show off.
Absolutely, it's bigger
So
than
you
you think.
believe me, I know. I was talking with some people. They got like some craziness about just buy. Either they got in debt about using credit cards or all kind of stuff because they get it like something like the ego. They want to be, I don't know. They want people know he collects these things. He have it. Or I don't know
Yeah,
how it
because
works.
they want to keep up, right? They want it's like keeping up with the Joneses, basically.
Exactly. So it's
Yes.
more common than you think. Again, we
But
will
to
never
show
know.
off, I guess I don't see it. Yeah, you're
Correct.
saying
Exactly.
people are buying to then show off to the world, not just to be again keep up with the Joneses to say, oh look, I have what he's got. You're saying there's more of a clout, like a show off, like
correct. Like look what I got, but then they'll post it and then you'll never see it again because they don't have it. You know what I mean? It's just for show. Harold says my collection is focused enough that there are figures that I'm going to pre-order no matter what. Luckily, I have a local shop that is there to fall back on if I need help finding something. That's awesome. That's always good. That's always very, very good to have a backup.
For a while. It's closed.
Have a backup. Which one?
It was Amok Toys in Hicksville.
Oh, I never knew that. Where was it? Where?
It was, well, they were on Hempstead Turnpike forever, and then they moved to a super small shop in Hicksville.
Oh wow.
And yeah, you know what? I got my my original Death Troopers there.
Oh, I never heard of it. You said they're closed?
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Oh man, I would have been.
Weren't making money. You know what I mean? And look, obviously, because I bought those Hot Toys at retail. Like they weren't. Right. They should have had those things on the shelf for $100 more than what I paid for it.
Right. Wow. How long ago was this?
When those Death Troopers came out. So what was that? 18?
Wait, was that Rogue One? The Rogue 19? One ones?
Rogue One ones.
Oh wow, yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I got those off the shelf. You know, there's another big toy store by us in Massapequa. I forget the name of it. But he 100% monitors his stuff, and even when you go to say, "Hey, I want that off the shelf," before he sells it to you, he goes on eBay and he confirms what market is.
Oh. Yeah, the same thing. What I told you was it's a comic shop. It's I feel it's 30 minutes away from my house. They do that. They do it.
I could, if I want to buy off eBay, I wouldn't drive into your store.
Yeah, that's what I told. He said to me in my face, because it was a Marvel Legends, something like that. He said, "Oh, but you get it right now, and you have to wait." I said, "Dude, that don't make any sense. I'm gonna buy anything. I walk away, whatever."
Yeah,
because you know what?
I was never back. Like, no way.
But he got a big store, but he make the things like go in eBay. I don't know if people buying, but I don't know. No, that was
TK.
That means you're collecting. You're a collector with a store.
TK says, to each their own, but it really sucks to see people go all out on first batch overseas figures on pre-order or pre-order everything and then burn out 6 months to absolutely that's very, very common too. Again, just spending and just
it's changed. It's the models changed. So when we were doing Hot Toys in 16, 17, 18, even those years, like there's been a complete change. Hot Toys has buried us with pre-orders.
Yes.
Like that's what, like when what was it? Not this past November, last November, I think I had like 11 figures come in 1 month, like in November there. Ridiculous. Like I was like, what, like that, that's what made me stop pre-ordering too, right? When that happened, I'm like,
it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
Stupid. Yeah. And look, that's why I still have a giant pile behind me. I can't enjoy. I'm not the kind of guy who's just gonna rip through 11 figures and throw them on the shelf. Like I enjoy it. Like I gotta enjoy it. Yeah. I futz with it. I keep it on my desk.
MB Dyson says,
I think I got the same feel like you say, because I got too many figures at one time. Sometimes like I don't got desire to open it. Like really, just I wait. I don't know. I like a lot my figure, but like it's something like you say, start get it too. It's just get it like, oh, it's too many. Oh, tomorrow. Like I said,
it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It's it becomes like a job. Then it's like, Emmy Dyson says, I never went first batch overseas. Shortly after I started SS, started getting figures faster, and even before that, I could wait. Yeah, a lot of people don't really care. Like I always, I always ordered just Sideshow. Whenever they came in, they came in. I was one of the first to usually get them. I was never into the whole overseas thing, but now it's just it just makes sense for me. You're saving on all that money, so why not? Carlos says, Marco, we cannot hear. Oh, yeah, he fixed it. Okay. Sinister says, I only collect OT and PT Star Wars. I won't see another AOTC Anakin for a few years at least. Just worried about the exactly. That's what I'm saying. That specific figure, an Anakin. When are you really getting another Anakin, back to back? Not really, unless they come out with that Artisan and then all of a sudden they'll give us the Ahsoka Anakin. You know what I mean? Like that can happen, but you're not going to get the same Anakin twice. And if he likes the Artisan, right, then he's going to be like, oh man, I wanted the Artisan, not the Ahsoka one. So I think that's where it gets tricky, But, if you don't pre-order, you know what you're playing with,
I feel lucky I collect Star Wars because I'd be like into like
it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, no, it's a lot. Star Wars is very, very
big. It's like nah.
Well, especially from these shows. I mean, it's just I think it's ridiculous.
That just makes it even worse because you could have literally 100 figures just with a New Hope.
It's making me back off this TV show now. Honestly, I think I'm not going to collect the
TV show
Mando TV series because it's just
nonstop. It's nonstop.
It's too much. Yeah. Like I don't have room. I don't have a shelf just for Mando. You know what I mean? And
I have 4 shelves just for Mando.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, what do they think?
It's the worst. It's the worst. Oh man. Tika says the first wave of AOTC has gone down. You can get those for retail or less. Oh, there you go. The first wave. So you're talking about what? You're talking about the R2 and the C3PO and the Battle Droid. And is that what you're talking about? Those figures? I'm assuming that's them, right?
C3PO was hot when it first was going, and now you can, now that one's easy to get cheap.
See, I haven't even been paying attention. I got to look. Cal says, granted, they're not as limited as they used to be, but I'm 51 and there might be a day I stop collecting or drop dead. God forbid. I'm enjoying my collection now, but on the other side, I'm not paying double. Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's for. Like I said, it's up to you. It's for you. Whatever you want, whatever you get, it's, nobody else's business but yours. Gambit, my friend, welcome. How are you?
Hey, I will tell you this. I'm 58, okay? I want to tell you something like, my son is 30 years old. He collect, because I passed my Marvel Legends and DC, all this 6 inches figures. He collects Star Wars, Black Series, and Power Rangers, blah, blah, But I'm the one collect Godzilla, blah, 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 some scales and Scooby-Doo, Flintstone, things like that. Because that's my time. That's what I want. I enjoy that. But I'll be the point, when I hit my 62 years old, I stop collecting. That's what I tell you.
You said that 62 years old, you're done.
You're done. For real. I was talking, with my son, I was talking, I'm telling about that. Like, because it never stopped. I'll be enjoying life, doing other things besides be looking all the time what is coming, because you become addicted.
Yes.
You become like you need it.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like, oh no, it's not like it's a lie. Because I feel all the time being the internet looking for something, never stop.
Yeah.
I told Adrian, do you want all this, the 1/6 scale? And he said, no, just sell it.
Oh wow! See, it's funny because I look at it as I'm building this collection for retirement. Because when I'm you could say, I guess when I retire, when I'm ready to retire, like that, I guess I plan on just
hanging out there,
the collection, right? Or what else am I going to be doing, right? If I'm retired, I guess I'm gonna. That's all I'll have to do is trim down the collection or maybe focus.
What I do right now is like sometimes I, hire or I got some artists doing some kind of robots from from the back in the 60s. They don't make it. They never was, figure for that. And they make it for me. I make they make for me like 3 figures already from other people. One guy from Venezuela, one guy from Canada, and I'm happy what I have because that's what I was enjoying when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The thing about Hot Toys was attachment about nothing about the cartoon show.
Right.
Or nothing about that. That was the thing about the likeness, about the actor or the Superman, how they look.
Right.
I will keep it for real. I will keep it the Superman, the Christopher Reeve, the Batman 66, the Godfather, here and there. Few.
That's awesome.
I believe, I don't want to tell you I don't know. I lost control how many figures I have. But I got a lot.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
B62. I'll be solid because because I told Adrian, I said, give me the comic books. Give me the small scale, here and there. I will pick it. But after that, I don't know, because you know what? I'll be like, and all these years I enjoyed, but I don't think I want to be like
forever.
Keeping forever, like it don't make any sense. Because I be the point I will tell you a short story. I see a friend of mine, he died from cancer. He collect comic books, dude. He got maybe in his house over $2 million in comic books.
Wow.
Okay, that was my friend. He died in 2005. He got cancer. I used to go over there and he buy comic book. He spent a lot of money. He never expected he got cancer. Do you know what happens? Nobody cares about his collection.
Oh my God.
All the people know I am his friend. The people own the comic stores and everything. They ask me, oh, what happened with his collection? You know what happens? He got $3. The $3 got the boyfriends, and they start selling the boxes. They don't care.
Oh my God.
What,
like a yard sale, garage sale type stuff?
No, they take it and they go to somewhere comic shop. I don't know. Everything was sold for nothing. Because they don't give a damn.
That's so sad. That's
yeah. That's what I was looking like. Okay, my son said, he told me straight, Dad, give me your cars. I want your cars, the comic books. But after that, the hot toy line, I never be collecting. I got no interest in these things. I collect other things. He like, ABC. But sell it. Yeah. Because nobody after you, nobody cares about that.
Right. Exactly. Nobody. Not a single person.
Nobody cares.
Yep. It's true. We got TK. TK says, okay, kids, off to finish getting the tamales ready. TK, where the hell are you from? How do you know about tamales? Please let me know. David, my friend, Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Nice to see you. We got Carlos says, FabsFigures sample, to your point. Keaton Batman took several years before 2.0. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's tricky to and again, that was just a very, specific example with if somebody, only collects, one specific line, and if they miss out on that one figure, then how long do they have to wait? That's what that was about. But yes, you're 100% true. Correct. The Thor says, I got to run, boys. Great stream as always, guys. And of course, a great chat room. Wishing you all once again a very Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you all. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you as always for being here. The Thor says, Marco, it's been an honor. Salute.
Salute.
We got, peace to Thor. Black Time Cruise, how are you, my friend? Yeah, bro. People take a pic. Exactly. It's very common. We may not pay attention to it as much, Mike, but it's there. It's there, big time. I think I just watched a new episode of What If. It's the best Marvel. Oh, I got to see that. I just heard about it.
It's really good. It's really good.
Oh, you watch it? Yeah, I got to see it.
Yeah, it's really good.
FabsFigures, I have a collection of comic books slowly grow. Ooh, send me some. Don't be selfish. We got Harold says, Motorbike, I think the one thing I'd like to focus on the collection as I get older is making custom kid brush. Oh, yeah, those are fun. You could go crazy with those.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been doing that. I have like a whole shop of hot toy parts and stuff I bought off eBay for I was into it years with the kit bashing, like buying parts and building up hands and guns and grenades and like you name it, lamps. I mean, I have a plethora of hot toy parts.
That is awesome. Yeah,
you
no,
know, but now every I don't know, but I say my question is 100 people, 100 collectors, they upgraded. If 100 collectors try to upgrade it, I try to say something like, I don't think I want to upgrade every single one from Batman, because right now the new Batman, the Ben Affleck,
it's 2.0.
Bigger. 2.0 is bigger.
Yeah, bigger
size.
scale.
It's tall.
Bigger
scale. If you put it with the other ones, it'd be off.
Yep, it's gonna look.
Do you think all the collectors, like they have already the line, they want to buy again the same thing, the same line?
Of course, it's gonna happen. Absolutely. Because
I don't think so. Because no, I don't think so.
You know why? You know why? Because I think that's going to be the new norm. So any new figure that comes out, it's just going to be a 2.0, bigger body, bigger scale. Remember, you said it before. Batman Begins was a 2.0. The Dark Knight DX19 2.0.
Yeah, but now we talk about line, because they're being only off with one figure. They be off with a lot. It's a lot.
Correct.
Like we talk about the Justice League be off, or the Batman line off, every single one.
I see what you're saying. You're saying they're only giving you one figure, not the entire line. I see what you're saying.
I'd be happy it'd be like one figure, it'd be exclusive, it'd be because it's better, but and really be pissed off if something come out like a one and come out with every single one, because it'd be like, I don't think I'd be either. I no pre-order that one, the new Batman.
The new Batman.
I no pre-order. No, I was waiting for. Now I got the point, like for that figure special, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because you know what, come on, I get it, that one, and what happened? Aquaman, next one? I don't know. I was wondering about
Aquaman's coming. And from the new movie, you're gonna get a 2.0 on that. Just wait.
Yeah, for the new movie, but I want to see it for a new movie. But what happened with it? Come on, we got a Wonder Woman, we got Superman, we got Cyborg, we got Flash.
Eventually, you'll get them 2.0. Eventually, you'll get the entire line 2.0. Absolutely.
That means for the new. I'll be happy for the new collectors. For the new collector, because you see what happened with the Batman 1989. It's short.
Right.
You see the Christian Bale, the third one, they're short, skinny.
But the new one, the 2.0, I think it's the same height too. I think it's pretty much the same thing, just updated materials and stuff.
Yeah, but what happened about the new Batman from the movie Flash? That Batman, the Michael Keaton Batman, they be bigger.
That's gonna be the new body type, the taller one. Yep. They all have to be. They're all gonna be updated. You're not gonna see, you're not gonna see them advertised as a 2.0. But you're going to notice that they're going to be the bigger bodies, the bigger figures. You want
that one? I got pre-order because I don't see that. It's different. That one I got pre-order. I got the Flash. I got
Correct.
But I was wondering about the new thing about 2.0 be upgraded. Like they got the license. They got to make money.
Right.
They have to make money, but it's something like I'm thinking, oh my God, buy again all this kind of stuff.
That's the thing, because remember, Inart is making what is it? BVS Superman. So that we just got BVS Batman first, because that the BVS Superman is around the corner. Remember this conversation, because it's gonna happen.
No, Superman is. I believe that Superman is coming better than the other one.
It's a 2.0.
We're talking about the other ones, like it's like Wonder Woman. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Well, so now remember, we got the WB100 Wonder Woman with the new 2.0 silicone body. That's going to be, that's going to be her upgraded figure.
She wasn't taller within the last one.
She was taller, absolutely. So the WW84 compared to the WB100 is slightly taller, absolutely. Because it's I
got that
body.
one, but I never, because my older figures there in the storage. I got I never compare. I never really. Yes, I looked at picture the figure. It looks nice.
Yeah, she's a bit
beautiful. I can't see it's taller, really.
No, it's her body's slightly wider, like shoulder wise, slightly wider than the WW84,
That means
she's slightly taller too. I
that
don't
means
know. Maybe
I'm already started get the other line, the 2.0, like for that one. So,
you're gonna have to, because they're all gonna be 2.0s.
yeah.
Sinister says, Marco, that's a real sad story that they couldn't be passed on to someone who would cherish the collection. I know that hurts.
Yeah, that's no. It's other people I heard. I heard that things happen like that. Like nobody cares, and after that, like they sell it for pennies.
Peter says, nothing better than retiring and sleeping with shipper boxes. This guy, unbelievable. Carlos says, Fabs, sure, but you have to loosen up your grip on the 89 Fabmobile. This guy. Kevin says, I own my Hot Toys. They don't own me. Correct. I still live my life. That's the reason I pre-order. I don't want to deal with hunting figures. I would rather spend absolutely very smart. Again, everybody's going to collect how it works for them. Everybody's going to do what benefits them and what what they're able to do, right? So that's very, very good. Regarding these figures, guys, I'm going to go with you, Mike, first. What is the one figure or the figures that you're mostly excited about that are up here right now? That you're like, man, I can't wait.
Definitely that Toy Story Buzz
right?
Lightyear.
I'm so excited for that figure.
That figure is gonna be sick.
It's diecast? No.
Stop. What a corny thing to make. And I know you have it on pre-order, you dope.
Wait, so you were lying?
I'm 100% lying. That thing should be
thrown. I'm so excited for that.
I know you are. I'm trying to get your hopes up a little bit and then crush you. The one I'm most excited for is of this lot. Oh man, I'm gonna say it's got to be either that.
I think you're like Death Strange.
No. I mean, look at that. Honestly, that Vader with the half mask is going to be sick. I think that Vader with the open mask is going to look great. And sadly, I'm kind of like excited for the Morbius and the Valkyrie.
Yes, the Morbius.
Those three are probably my top of all those.
How crazy? Does anybody else see another Darth Vader right here, or is it just me?
What do you mean? That's the battle droid.
I know, but if you see where they put that,
oh, okay,
you know what I mean. So if you like look quickly, it looks like another Darth Vader. Marco, your turn. Out of these figures, if you were getting any, which one do you like the best out of all these?
I pre-order, all the heroes, but the main one I want to see I want to get right away is Black Adam and Gore.
Oh, you like Black Adam?
Yeah, it look mean. I want to. It's something different, Either Gore, something different, like.
Yes, Gore is nice.
Yeah, Gore is something like a Morbius, the three ones. They really look really sick.
No, they look very good, very good. Commander Green says, "I'm sorry the $25 Buzz Lightyear said Walmart wasn't good enough for me." I'm telling you guys that.
Don't worry, there's a $300 Buzz Lightyear coming.
Yeah, exactly. But the reason why I'm excited about this is, so I got that Pop, that Pop Mart, Gong diecast one, and I missed out on the socks on the cat. So because this one comes with the cat, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy. And then I ended up finding another cat anyway. So I am just very excited for that. Howard Potts, welcome. How are you? Merry Christmas. Nice to see you. If day one pre-order is incentivized with a healthy discount, why not do it? Especially if you know it's a fig you're going to get. That makes a lot of sense. And they already kind of do that. I mean, at least Sideshow does, right? They'll give you a discount code usually when you pre-order something. No? When does Sideshow give you a coupon codes?
They don't do that like that.
When they send you the package, they got it like a sticker.
Oh, that's right.
That's 10%.
Right. So to keep you buying, they just keep giving you the discounts, but after you buy something, correct?
There should just be a standard thing. Like if you pre-order, you should get a discount. I agree with that.
Yes, that is. I believe. I agree with that too. What are you saying, Marco?
But it's not applied for every figure. They got few.
Right.
For discount. Either they used to get a good discount from figures. I see Batman and Robin, they're still there.
Yeah.
People don't buy Captain
They're
America.
They're cheap.
You know, Mark 50.
Yes, that Captain America, that Mark 50.
Lucky.
That Rescue.
Lucky, King Shark. It's a lot of figures that they know people don't buy. They're still there, either with big discount.
War Machine, the War Machine,
Machine.
blue. That thing is sub 200
Iron Patriot, Iron Patriot.
Yeah,
yeah. It's a sick figure, but nobody buy. You know, like maybe I don't know. They got enough already with War Machine.
I think that a lot of people bought the figure because a lot of people have that figure. The problem is I think they did so many because Endgame was such a big movie that they did many figures of that whole line. They did like tons of figures for that whole line, and they're all sitting right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Harold says, I have all Star Wars ordered 2 battle droids, 2 501st Legion clones, and 1 of each of the others. Yeah, I'm hoping that Jose, shout out to Jose, Puerto Rican Sith Lord, gives me, because he apparently he ordered like 4 battle droids, and I told him, I said, if you could just give me 1 more, I have 1. Said, if you could just give me 1 more, I will appreciate it. So he's supposed to be getting 2 more from somewhere. So we'll see if he hooks me up with 1, because I just need 1 more. The one I have now, I have the C-3PO's head on it, and I have the droid head on the C-3PO. So I want a regular battle droid, and hopefully eventually I'll get a second, what do you call it? C-3PO to have him, fully regular and not, with the head swapped. Lane says, if we were to get a 2.0 Artisan 2.0 coming next year due to lack of new content, what one would you guys see or get? For me, would be Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Well, that would be a good Artisan figure to get, that Harley Quinn. I think if you get some rooted hair with some color, I think it'll be a great hit. What about you guys? What do you think, Mike?
I just hate that it's so normalized. Like, I want a 2.0. Like, there should be no 2.0s. There should just be a new.
But you know that the scale, because you say it, all the time, that the previous scale has been off. So if you know that the 2.0s are the proper scale, why would you be anti it?
Look, to have it, I'm staring at Iron Man figures, and let me tell you, the new scale to the old scale, you're talking, what, a half an inch? Like, it's not.
Yeah, but it's not. But you're talking about.
I wouldn't buy a figure, a 2.0, because it's a half inch bigger. No way.
But it's not only that. It's not. It's yes, the height also.
Okay, go hype up Hot Toys. Go, tell me.
So it's not only the height. It's the mass of the bodies. It's it's not. It's an entire, complete overall figure. It's not just like, oh, it's a little bit taller and that's it.
I don't believe it.
But what happened about the Mark 1?
What about it?
Yeah, I got the first one, the Mark 1, the first one, the second one. We supposed to get it like a new. I was expecting like a big high. It's short.
Well, I mean,
the only thing is they got die cast few parts, but after that, it's not supposed to be like the taller one.
It's supposed to be size. It's supposed to be slightly taller than the very first one. Because remember, there was a 1.0, then there was a 2.0, and now there's the diecast. So the new one, I believe it's slightly bigger than the very first one. But
not too much. Not too much.
Correct, not too much. But I don't think it's taller than the 2.0 at all.
But I ask you something. I don't want to be like the guys like like a bitch about what from the movie, you want it. But when you buy something like the scale, like we was talking about the Iron Man special,
right?
Every single one is there. The second one they come out, we have to replace it with. I said that we have to, but we don't have to. Right. The Mark III.
Well, the Mark III they came out with
the diecast Mark III. Before this one, the last one
was
short.
Yes.
Yes. All of them are super short. That's the shortest.
The body,
the
body's weird too.
The diecast Mark II is short, and it was a little bigger than the Mark III.
That Mark II diecast will be remade as a
2.0.
Yeah.
That of course they're supposed to do it. Like people are waiting for that. But you know,
remember they made a Tony Stark 2.0 Mark II, and then they made a James Rhodes Mark II. So we got right now a diecast Mark II with Tony's head on it, but we don't have a James Rhodes Mark II from the Iron Man 2 movie. So I think that's the next Mark II that's coming.
But that's the only one. That's the only Iron Man.
I don't know. They do it with the same actor. They can do it.
I would think so. I mean, why not? Right? They reuse the same head sculpt. They don't need to change it, and they already, you know, they used.
So when you buy the small bodies, I remember that with the skinny body. When you buy, I remember I had to buy that one for the Michael Jackson.
Yes, I remember that body. Yeah, I
had the head. I still have the head.
Oh,
it was $25, something like that.
Oh wow, my God. Sinister says, I have the deluxe ROJ Vader paid and can't wait to get him in hand. Hope it comes out early. It's going to be the new definitive. Well, yes, this deluxe with that extra head sculpt is going to look beautiful. With that bald head sculpt, that original head sculpt, it's going to look gorgeous. Fabs, I have 3 of the B1 battle droids, but I don't. I know you don't share, my friend. I know. That's very, very obvious. Unbelievable. The most selfish person I've ever met.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Yeah, that's not the Geonosis you're looking for. He's got the big battle droid.
Yeah, no, I'm talking. Yeah, I need the Geonosis, right? You're talking about the B ones. Artisan Wong. Oh, imagine. Yeah, this is Artisan Winter. That I think that Winter Soldier is coming eventually, and I think that thing's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, Artisan, you're sleeping on Artisan.
Here, want to bet it right now? I'll bet you. I'll buy you the figure if they come out with Artisan.
Wow!
And then you can buy me.
Wait. You're making these big promises. Wait.
Yay.
Already something that I won that I forgot what it was.
Which one?
There was some bet that we made on the show that came through. I forget what it was.
Wait, a bet?
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
I forget what it was. Maybe the Thor remember what it was.
Yeah, guys, if you remember what bet we made, I don't remember. I would remember because my bets always win. We have.
But there's no way they're making an Artisan. Winter Soldier.
But the thing is, here's the thing, right? So you're saying there's no reason, right? Why they would?
Well, there's no chance. Like it's just not like how well. Let me ask you this: how well do you think the last Winter Soldier figure sold?
Which one? Which one's the last? Oh, well, no, but the Falcon. Well, so I'm going to explain to you why. So number one, the last Falcon Winter Soldier figure was from the Falcon show, right? So it was that Captain America newly done show. So number one, a lot of people didn't even like the show. Number two, the figure, it's not the Bucky with the long hair. So what I'm saying is when I say they're going to make an Artisan one, I don't mean that last one. I mean that either the Captain America 2, the Winter Soldier one, which was like the most iconic one, or I like the what do you call it? The Civil War Bucky as well, right? So my thing is, the only reason why they would make a figure like that, number one, obviously 2.0 body. Number two, them having an excuse to make a long hair figure. That's it. Why do you not think that?
That means the change, like the game change again because they be like bigger. That means they got
correct.
Like,
no, correct. They're gonna so
they have to do the Captain America bigger again.
Correct. Oh, they're going to absolutely. Little by little, they're going to make each figure, all the heroes, one by one. That's why I told you guys. I don't think they're going to make.
You do such a good job for Hot Toys as their sales representative.
Well, listen.
Look, it's all a sales tactic to try to get you to buy the figure.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
You're hook, line, and sinker into it.
Well,
it's gonna be a bigger, better body. It's gonna have hair now.
I love Hot Toys, so I cannot help it that they keep giving me better products.
No way these figures are gonna be better and bigger, and
absolutely, they already are.
$400 on these figures that I already own.
well, so guys, so as you hear,
I'm,
right?
I'm happy. I'm happy. I only got 4 years to go. Sorry for you guys. Like that's it. You know.
I got another at least 10.
Yeah, I see that. I don't think you never stop.
See,
Never ever
you
stop.
know, my thing is, I think about it now, and I think about like, when do I actually realistically think that I want to stop? And I don't. It doesn't like. It's not anytime soon. I can tell you that.
You know the funny part. My wife. She never know how much they spend. And one day she never pay attention. She said, "Oh, they're cool figures." She saw the storage. She saw the storage. Wow. Why you not open a store for so I said, "No, it's my collection." I thought it was small, no. And one day I don't know, she saw I was opening my phone and saw like the prices. Yeah, that much money you spend there. I see you spending like 4 or 5 figures every month.
Oh my god.
And besides you buy other figures, the little ones. I said, yeah, but like she was like, oh my God.
See, this is
insane.
another one. This is another one here. Payton, Artisan, rooted Qui-Gon. That's a possibility. Again, is anybody asking for this? Absolutely not. Would people buy it? Absolutely. People want that new. People want that new thing. And you being in this as long as you have, that people will quickly sell their figure in their collection right now to get that new one.
No.
The proof is the pre-orders.
Guys who like rooted and guys who like sculpted.
The pre-orders is a proof. They're so loud. People stay there. I'm missing. I was missing the Joker, like I say, the Scarlet Witch, and the what is the other one? The Wonder Woman too. I never get anyone, and I was there.
Yeah, but I don't think those sold out because of the rooted hair nonsense. I think those sold out because of they advertised that there was 1,000 of them. I think it's the limited nature of it made it.
Yep.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think it's the hair.
Oh,
limited anything will cause a problem.
I learn all the time something new, but you're right.
I wouldn't be surprised to have
make a lot of sense. It's like they know how to play with your head.
Yeah.
Because you know what? It's people in the line, 1,000, 2,000. Before you, I don't know. It's like I was like, it made me so annoying, like, and I miss it because I don't know how to react. Like,
right.
I was like, oh, you in the list, you in the queue.
Bobby says,
sorry, you're in the waiting list.
Bobby says, Artisan Harley Quinn will go crazy. If they could do that from, if they could pull off that head sculpt from the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn with the baseball bat and those shorts, forget it. That figure would be.
You sound like a Nostradamus now. you know the future. What happens?
The future. All right, let me see. What we could find real quick. Here, I just want to show you guys this. This is the new J&D Joker, guys. This is the deluxe version with the glasses. I'm just kidding. Somebody made that. They were making fun of it. Let me see what third-party stuff we got. And then we're out of here. Guys, like I said, for those who just came in, I will be streaming on Christmas between 1 p.m. and 1:45. That's the starting time. There may or may not be a giveaway that day, so it's up to you if you want to be here or not. But it looks like it's a possibility. I still don't know what it would be, but I guess you're going to have to show up and find out. So, Marco.
On Christmas, guys don't show up. Don't listen to Fab. You're teasing them with a figure that you may or may not give away. Guys, I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
If he doesn't guarantee a figure tonight or something he's giving away, guys, stay away.
He said stay away.
It's Christmas, guys. Stay home with your families, all right?
Oh,
Jesus
guys,
H.
hey,
you
it work in your favor. He know how to advertise on you. Like, he work in your favor. Like, make people be like the other way.
guys, obviously Mike is not interested in winning a figure, so therefore he doesn't have to be here.
Well, no, you said maybe or maybe not.
You'll
have
yeah,
to show up on Christmas to find out.
Hey, it's called marketing. Hey.
it's called preaching, huh?
It's called YouTubing. Hey.
Oh my God. That was the worst. I mean, we're yelling at Hot Toys for doing wait lists.
That was the worst. He said, "Fab's building up the."
What happened about the Batman Begins? Why they not graded that one? 0.2.
The what? The what?
The Batman Begins.
Yes, they did. That was the 1.0. They did a 1.0. Then they did the exclusive Toy Fair exclusive.
Yeah, I got that one too.
2.0. Yeah, then they did the 2.0.
But what? It still sucks.
That Batman Begins 2.0 was the worst figure ever. Like, I think honestly, to me, that is the worst figure of the year.
What happened with the new one? They got 3 already.
Yeah, well, the new one sucked. The new one, I think the problem was they used the wrong material for the suit.
That means they don't give you a good quality, they don't give you a good figure at all.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to get it out because it was just a simple figure. So they were like, you know what? That figure, believe it or not, the only good thing about that figure is that head sculpt. That's it.
It's horrible.
Yep. The whole suit sucks. The head sculpt was nice, obviously decent, but that whole figure, even when you put that, the cowl on and that cape with that thing, the triangles here, horrible. Carlos says, Fabs, the intensity in your pitch for us to join us at Christmas is it off the charts? Oh man, you guys. All right, so here we are again. We were just speaking on this BVS Batman, right? So I want to get, obviously Mike already spoke on this. We talked about this, but I want to get Marcos, since he was talking about the bigger bodies and stuff. As you can see, here they are. And this is what I mean, Mike. Look at how much beefier a 2.0 is than the regular. Look how much wider the shoulders are.
It's huge.
Right. So look how even, the height is not so much, as you can see.
No, it's almost the same, but it's just the body is a huge difference.
It's massive.
Okay, so you're saying that the guy who's got MMS 342, that it's wise to cough up another $400 for that?
No. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. Guys, wait a minute. Guys. I never said put your money or buy anything. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I personally, when I see obviously an update of something, to me, I need to have it, right? I don't tell anybody, hey, you need to go buy this with your, no, I would never.
No, look, I like the way that looks. I'm just saying for that figure there, I mean,
like, to you, it's not worth it. Correct. To you, it's not worth it because they look too similar. Exactly. So you're like, you know what? Like, I'm not spending the extra money on the same exact figure twice. I get it. But for example, if you pay attention to, the mild differences, you could find a lot of different things on the figure, even though obviously it's supposed to be the same exact thing. So I think people like that. People, knowing that there's going to be something, it doesn't matter what it is, but there's going to be something different. I think that's enough for people to buy. I'm not saying everybody's going to buy it. I'm not saying that it's the smartest thing to do to buy this, but people will spend their money however the hell they want. And if they want to buy, the second one, they're going to buy it. You know what I mean? But I'm not telling you this is the best way to go. This is, go do this. I'm not saying that at all, but it's appealing to me to have a bigger figure.
I just feel, I hate the wasted money and resources here. There are a ton of other figures that we don't have. They're redoing this figure that,
it's double the money.
You're not making it that much better that by doing this, you're not blowing my doors off. Again, it's not even making me want to buy the figure. That's the thing. If you were making it so much better, I should want to be like, wow, you killed it. You destroyed that figure next to it.
Right. And it makes sense. You're not wrong. You're not wrong for feeling that way. You're not wrong for, not wanting to spend the money. Think about it. How many figures have we gotten that look like this? We got Suicide Squad. We got BVS. We got what was the other one? The Justice League?
Yeah, because there's a whole line that DC come out with that.
Right. But the Justice League I think was the tactical. That was the difference. It was a tactical and then the regular one. And the regular one, the deluxe one with that base, doesn't even look like this. It's a completely different material. It's a completely different color. So the closest ones that look the most similar are Suicide Squad and BVS. Those are the two that look mostly the same like this. So if somebody has already those two, do they need a 2.0? Probably not. But people will sell their old stuff just to buy the new one. And you know that's very common in the hobby.
That means they be selling all the rest of the Justice League, Superman,
all the 1.0s, all the 1.0s,
right? Because you make a good point there. If you try to put this Batman with the other one, you're gonna have a Batman bigger than your Superman.
Correct. And that's why I told you.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no way that they're not remaking all of the heroes as a 2.0.
And let me be honest, like the Batman's already like I'm looking at him like next to the Superman, he's already kind of
but yeah, you're right, Mike. It's bigger. Superman is bigger than Superman. And the one we have.
He's gonna be way bigger than Superman.
That means you have to get a new Superman.
Because Superman's gonna be short.
100%. Like it looks like he's taller right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So like I said, now that Inner is announced and have up for pre-order the the BVS Superman, you better believe that Hot Toys is gonna pump out that 2.0 at some point.
It's gonna throw everything off.
Yep.
It's gonna make Wonder Woman look like a midge.
Yes,
100%.
That's what I said. They have to make every single one.
Yeah, no, they have to.
Flash is gonna look tiny as all hell too.
Oh my God, Flash is the worst. Flash is gonna look super small.
But look, I don't even have Batman with his cowl on. I have this the what's it called sculpt on it, and he's taller than Superman with no cowl.
But my question is,
with the cowl and then sized up an inch.
Do you think everybody do the same thing? I don't think. It's just maybe be like some percent, but not be everybody. Like a big replace. It's impossible. Or maybe 50%, maybe be because they had to replace every single one.
With the way the economy's going, I can't even see 50.
Yeah, I don't see that happen really like be a hit. Like wow.
Tess just says,
everybody be like, I want it, I love it. But everybody see, oh my God, I had to spend it, not 250 years, more money, and it's too many figures. I don't know.
No, it's crazy. Jazzing said, Tess just says, Jazzing, I will have to make a 2.0. So for those who don't know, Jazz Inc. usually blames Hot Toys for oversizing the figures because when they go make, a specific diorama, whether it's, the back computer or something like that, apparently, Hot Toys' humongous figures mess up their scales. So that's what this is. This comment's from.
Let me tell you, their Batmobile looked good. I got tempted for a hot second. Like the 89
humongous.
Batmobile looks good.
It looks huge.
Yeah, it looks good.
See, I wouldn't even nothing about it. I mean, besides the size, like it's just gonna take up more room. There's nothing really about it that I'm like, oh, like that's gonna be way better than Hot Toys. Like no, like yeah, they got a couple things that are
definitely looks good, man.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, that's just how I feel about them in general. Like after
you hate Jazz. You don't like you. I think you want to get in the ring with Juice.
No. I don't hate him. I don't hate him at all. It's just it's disappointing when you spend all that money on and you get crap. Like that's what I don't like. Not that I can't stand him or hate them. No, not at all. But
you don't like his crap.
If I you don't like his crap. Every day he says, I gotta go. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. As always, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Carlos says, FabsFigures, my question now that Inner announced Christopher Soups, do you think Hot Toys? Absolutely. They're waiting for an excuse to make that figure, and you better believe that if they have any reason to come up with that, They will. Mike, what do you think?
They don't need excuse. They already the guy.
That is true too. That is true too.
They don't need excuse because they already got Batman. They need Superman. And
that's true. Yeah. The what do you call it? The 66 Batman and Robin. So they got to go. They got to go to that. They got to make a 2.0. Christopher Reeve.
The 66.
No. I'm saying they have. They have the 66. They got the. The original Christopher Reeve Superman. I think they need to make a Christopher 2.0.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's been so long, and then I think eventually they may even make a 2.0. 66 Batman and Robin, come out with the Batmobile, come out with the Joker, because remember they teased the Joker years ago and they never made him. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to wait to make
him. And that time is coming. I'm retired. I said I've been watching you from the beach, in my country,
from Florida.
Yeah, like I don't know, Florida or some place. Like watching you. Like that's it. Okay.
But that's what I'm telling you guys. I have a huge feeling. Again, there is no reason for Hot Toys to have teased that Cesar Romero Joker years ago and never made it. There's no reason for them to make the Batman and Robin, the 66 Batman and Robin, and never make that Cesar Romero Joker after being teased. So,
Mike, you had to mark that words from King. Like, he got the whole line. He told you what is coming. Christopher Reeve.
Exactly. No.
Adam West. He knows already. He got it. Like
Howard messages me and he tells me. But yeah, I think they're coming 100%, guys. Remember this. Clip it.
Oh yeah, Hot Toys is that type of company. They're like that, little whiny company that they whatever. If any competition releases something, they're gonna try to either tease like they're gonna do something to either dissuade the competition from not doing it. Like they've done some real petty stuff like that. So
that's what I'm saying. They are that type of company that and especially I think it's because these companies come in, like, look, for example, look at when Inner came in, look at what happened. It was like the new best thing in the world just appeared. Then look at J&D. $2,000, $3,000, worth of figures with a figure, one figure in a head sculpt and two figures with two bodies, $2,000 to $3,000. Like, where are you coming from? You know what I mean? So that's why Hot Toys says, "Oh yeah," and that's when they step in. Obviously, I don't think they're competing with J&D whatsoever because they're not at that level, right? You're not going to compare the head sculpts that Hot Toys makes to a silicone head sculpt made by J&D. It's not going to happen. I don't think that Hot Toys is going to do that at least anytime soon, right? I think getting into the Hono and getting into the Artisan, I think they have enough on their plate. I don't think that
have we seen a silicone head sculpt compared to
Hot
Toys head sculpt?
Never. I've never had.
How are we comparing it yet?
Well, what I'm saying is you can't compare it in the sense of they're two completely different materials, right? So yeah, you could compare the fact that they're 12-inch figures, right? All right, this one made a 12-inch figure. This
we just don't know if it's going to be better yet or not.
Correct, exactly, correct. We don't know. I don't know, right? I don't know, and I'm probably not going to know because I'm not going to have that head sculpt or those figures in hand, right? I'm not buying that, so I will never know. But we assume, right, that they're making these figures with these silicone head sculpts to be able to charge more. They're supposed to be, I'm assuming, fancier, right? More expensive, probably, harder to work with. Again,
I get the allure of it because I like Fison, but again, I don't know how you're gonna. We'll see how if they can sculpt that detail into
That's
that.
What I'm saying.
Again, is it sculpted? No, it's sculpted initially, and then they 3D print. But right, it's a 3D printed rubber or process. It's got to be right.
It's got to. Again, I don't know anything about that process, but I can tell you that for them to even put it up at that price, it's for that reason. They, I'm assuming that silicone anything is more expensive. I don't know if it's easier or harder to work with, regarding, what they got to do with it. So I don't know anything about that, but I can tell you that that is a completely different world. You can compare, the figures in the scale, right? You can say this is a comparison between the 1/6 scale Hot Toys Joker and the, that, and you can compare materials, the clothing, blah, 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 bodies. But when it comes to comparing the head sculpt, I don't know how that's going to work. You could compare the likeness maybe, but I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a fair comparison. And not only that, I don't think Hot Toys is getting into silicone anything anytime soon. As you guys can see, if anything, they're getting into cheaper, right? They went into Artisan, which was overpriced. They went into limited, figure game, which is overpriced. But then they also went backwards with the Hono. So do you guys think that there's a possibility that Hot Toys will get into silicone just to compete? Mike, what do you think?
I think if the Bills lose this game, I'm going to lose my mind.
Marco, what do you think?
I
don't think so.
No.
I don't know. That'd be something stupid for them.
You think so? Yeah. I think so too. That's what I'm saying. I don't think so.
I believe they let it, they not be there thinking. I don't think they thinking about like a competition.
Correct.
It's like, come on.
Well, I don't think it's competition, at least with J&D. I know with InArt 100%, but J&D, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either, too, because, the way they go is too expensive. Nobody knows about the material, how like if we dealing with that thing, because other figures, they crack it already from Hot Toys. People be scared, too. Spending like a $2,000 for that, and after that, it be damaged right away. I don't know. I know pre-order, I was looking for that. I said, "Oh, they look good," but after that, I said, "Man,
they'll get into it if that figure does well. You know what I mean? If that silicone figure does well and sells well."
Oh, you think that'll be their incentive?
Follow.
You think they'll see the success and be like, we could do that too?
100%.
Yeah, we'll see.
100%.
Thule, my friend, welcome. Late AF, but what's up, everybody? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, my friend. Thank you for being here. You made it. Smash that like button, guys, please. If you don't mind, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Thule says, this is my boy. This is my boy.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
Thank you for being here, my friend. We got Jeff. Oh, my God. I haven't seen this guy probably since 2021, I want to say. Wow. This is for you.
Yay.
Thank you for being here, my friend. Merry Christmas. Thank you for stopping by. We got Harold says, saying hello to Thule. So, Michael, now, do you remember or do you know the company Art by Art? This company made an oversized red and blue Superman. They made a black Superman with an amazing base, and then they made I believe a tactical Batman as well, right? And then again, these are oversized, and I'm going to show you right now real quickly, because I'm going to show you hold on, Superman, because I want to show you the height. I hope they tell me. So here's the black one, right? Here's the black suit Superman, 550, right? And this is the red one, the blue and red. Came with two head sculpts, a battery powered one, and then a regular one, obviously. And then this is the other one. This is what I'm telling you about. Look at this. How crazy is this? So it came with this humongous base, right? Hand, two head sculpts, and that's it. But again, the whole point of this is the figure is way taller than your regular Hot Toys figure. So do you think that it makes sense? Obviously,
so this is like the figure, like the Crossbones. Is this the same company? Is this like a side company? What was the name of that company that made
the Crossbones is Art Figures. This is
it was like something with art in the name. Is this the same company?
No. This is Art by Art. This is a completely different company that just came out, I think, last year. For the very first time, they already have, I think, 3 figures out, which is this black Superman, there's the blue Superman, and then a tactical Batman. But my point is, actually, you know what? So let me ask you a question, and I'm going to get the figure, and I'm going to do a comparison of both. So you guys can see
that Crossbones was an oversized figure, but it worked. It's good into the display. So
look at these pictures, and then tell us what you think of this. Did you ever see this or no?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay, so look at it, and I'll be right back, because I'm going to show you guys the difference in size, because it is a big deal. And
I never see that figure too.
The fact
no.
party.
Oh,
I mean, the head sculpt doesn't look like it's that great. I mean, then again, it's the Burning Eyes one.
No. All right, so here it is. Super, super tall.
What'd you knock over?
I don't even know. Something fell from somewhere. I don't even know where it came from. Can you imagine?
it's Superman.
Yeah, I got like a cup of something.
So you have this guy.
Yes. So I'm going to show you.
You buy the weirdest stuff, man. Like I tell you, I think you have what's the Magneto that I love. You don't have him.
the best figure, the true collector's figure. Here, ready?
Collector's figure.
Yeah. So this is. Hold on, let me zoom. I just zoomed in. There we go. So this is that one that I was just showing you on the screen, right? So this is the new head sculpt style. But look how tall this figure is. And this is the Hot Toys Justice League, right? So I'm going to put them standing next to each other. See? Look at the height difference.
Wow.
Look at the height difference. Look at that. So this is way taller than, look at that.
Can you take the head off the Hot Toys and put it on the black suit?
Yeah.
Does that work?
See? Because it lights up, so it's that type of head. So let me show you on the Hot Toys. So because it's this type of head and the post is on here now, right? It's going to look like this, and it works perfectly fine.
No, I mean, like, I don't like that head sculpt, so I'm talking about the Hot Toys head sculpt. Will it fit on the black body?
Yeah.
I guess I like the idea of a bigger Superman. I don't mind that.
No, it's a nice body.
I mean, that head sculpt doesn't look like it's beating Hot Toys.
The body sucks so bad, but the body sucks real bad, but the height is there. See? Now he's got no neck.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
See? Because it's not, it doesn't have. If he was like up here, a little better, but see, because the post.
No-go.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. If the neck was nice, it would look beautiful.
I mean, maybe if you use some of the tack to like build up that neck a little bit.
Yeah, if I want to mess with it, I could definitely make it better. But that's
not worth it though.
Yeah, that's not what I'm going to do. But I beautiful figures, you can see. I'm happy, and I got both. They made two. They made this one in that style, and then they made the black suited one. But beautiful, beautiful figures.
I mean, that's your 2.0 Superman. You don't need to buy the Hot Toys.
This height is going to be the 2.0. I can bet you that. Yeah. And even this base, guys, look. This thing weighs a ton, and it's got magnets in the back, which when you put it on here, he floats because of the fact that he's got the magnets on here, which is amazing. See, let me show you guys. Come on. See? He's stuck right now on magnets. There's no hook. There's nothing on there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
The thing that's tough with like this figure is that like that 2-pack, that Hot Toys 2-pack of that Nightmare Batman and the Black Suit Superman.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna get that for like $199 in the next year.
And then you're gonna see that they're gonna make those 2.0s as well. Just you wait.
You think they're gonna re-release Nightmare Batman?
I think what's gonna happen is they have to at some point. If they're going back to those lines, eventually the whole Justice League is gonna be a 2.0.
I don't know, man. That's pretty crazy. If there's a market there, I don't think the market's there to do that.
It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna happen over a while.
They're gonna re-release their entire line of 600 figures. for a half an inch taller body. No
That's
way.
what I'm telling you. They're not going to do every single figure. That's what I'm trying to explain.
But you know already when you saw the first what is the Avengers compared with the other Batman, they're really short.
Correct.
You know, there was out the scale.
So
you see that the whole line, the Marvel,
yes, very
the
small.
Avengers, they come out tall. You know, they look like a midgets. The DC, the Batman's especially. And after that, you know, I believe they tried to fix it again. With Batman versus Superman, they come out bigger.
Yeah, because that 2-pack is still in stock in Sideshow. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's going to be a heavily discounted set.
they got a discount now, a big discount.
And they're 12.5. Yeah, 12.5 inches. It's on their website.
Yeah,
it's actually underneath the main pick, showing how big the figure is.
That's what I talk about. You see, years ago, I don't know how many years, maybe 4 years ago, the first 2.0 was what is it? The Two-Face.
Yes.
The Two-Face was the first figure really they improved about size.
Yep. That was the very first one.
The first one was the Two-Face, the first one.
2.0.
And there was inside the show for long time. Nobody buy.
No.
That was the first figure about it. They make the changes about size because they know they screw it. The collection was like not really like look good. Yeah. Because DC they got a small, all the small one.
Yeah, so you don't think obviously you don't think it's necessary to have to do the 2.0 line, but what I was saying was they're not doing every single figure. They're doing the main figures, the main characters. But it's not going to happen just overnight. I think it's going to take a while. It's going to take a long time for them to even bother. And I think it's going to be these random figures like thrown at us like at the most random times. You're going to get a random just Superman announcement. You're like, oh my God, the 2.0 is here. I think that's going to happen in between other announcements.
Do you remember Gordo too? The exclusive?
Which one?
The swap.
Yes, the SWAT.
Yeah, the swap. Everybody complaining because he was the tallest one. He was big. I remember. I have that one. There was the first one. It was big. You can put it in the line like it was too big.
Harold, my friend, good night. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas, my friend. Thank you for stopping by as always. Carlos says 2% off. Shoot.
You still see inside the show they got Bane, Catwoman,
everything
for long time. It's still there.
Yeah, no, they weren't selling at all.
Yeah, that means it's something that people thinking like they don't need upgraded. They have already. Something is like really like I don't know. Like I don't think they be selling really good.
No, they're not. AB, how are you? Welcome. Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. He says, Carlos, what 2-pack? He's talking about the Batman, Nightmare Batman, and Black Suit Superman. It's 30% off because that's been sitting forever. But I think, like I said, I think we're gonna get a 2.0.
Hold off on that 30%. It's gonna be even lower.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's just for them to try to make some money still,
Yeah.
But that's gonna be, you could get that probably.
That's gonna be a BBTS special, $100 a fig. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one to get. Because I never got that set actually. Because I had Nightmare Batman, so I didn't see the value in paying up for another Nightmare Batman to get that Superman. But,
well, I think I have either 1 or 2 spare sets. If you want one for retail, I got you.
No,
he's like, no.
I'm all right.
He said, I'm all right.
I hope. The same happened with the Batman and Robin too. They got, you buy one, I think you got 50% discount.
Buy one, get one. Yes.
It's still there.
Yeah.
People don't buy.
They don't buy. You know what's funny? Because they think they can get it cheaper sometimes, and they can.
I don't know. You know what I think? That people they don't like the figures about the reviews too.
Oh, true. I didn't think of that. That's crazy. But no, there's a lot of stuff sitting, man, and it's so painful.
Tons of stuff sitting.
Yo, it's crazy.
It's weird. Some things are, some things aren't, but more things are. You know what I mean? There's definitely more things sitting than not.
Yep, way more things are sitting. It's crazy.
It's sad for some people that can buy figures for resell in the future because they're thinking like they can be like the price be like up, but it's not like that because everything becoming like a new things.
Yeah,
well, I can't stand those guys. Right, the inbox, like the guys who just have tons. Yeah. I mean, I have tons of unboxed figures, but it's not because I'm trying to preserve the value in it. I just have the time to get.
I understand.
There's guys who just buy figures and then just hold them in a box. Like I don't get that. That drives me crazy.
Because they think the price go up and now the game changed.
Yeah, everything.
100%. Everything. Now they be upgraded, they be better, they be ABC, and that's it.
Or Fabs, I think you did this too in the beginning. I know when I first started collecting Hot Toys, I did do that. I bought a bunch of figures and they all were in the box. I wasn't opening anything because I didn't have my collection room set up. Like I didn't have my display space set up, but I knew I wanted to do that. So I was building up like probably 30 figures or before I actually got my like display cases purchased and I was putting things away, into the glass. So
no, I did the same thing. I had everything. I had it was funny because the boxes specifically for the Avengers 1, I don't know if you remember, you could put them side by side and it was like every symbol, every box, and the colors look really nice and stuff. So they were in my spare bedroom in the apartment before we got the house. And I ended up buying shelves for those rooms for that spare bedroom. And I bought about 3 or 4 shelves and I put them up and just to display the boxes because everything was in boxes. I didn't open a single thing because there was nowhere to display. The spare bedroom was like, a 15 by 15. It was tiny. So there was like, it was never going to be, that was my computer room at that. So there was never going to be a collection room in there.
Yeah. Same thing with me.
Man. And I would open them just to see what they look like, and I would just put them back in the box.
I remember I opened a few. I remember having like RoboCop on my desk and the Han and Chewie 2-pack.
Yeah, no, it was crazy times. And I opened them just to see, and I'm like, man, I can't wait until we get the house so I could display them. And then once we got it, it was game over. It was.
A lot of people was young too. They don't have no house. They live in the apartment.
Correct.
Talk about 10 years ago, whatever it is. You had to think there was young people start collecting and everything. They never think they go so far. Where they start collecting, they're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, and after that 20 boxes, 30 boxes. After thinking, wow, I don't enjoy it really because I need a bigger place. That's what happened. Almost everybody started like that. When you're young.
Very true.
I didn't really start getting heavy into collecting until I bought a home. Like I was a guy. I was, I guess, always a collector at heart, but until I had like a house of my own where I knew my stuff would be safe. Right. That's really where I started amassing, a collection, you could say.
Yeah. Mine before we moved, I had about 60 boxes that I brought from the apartment to the house that were never open. I mean, so obviously some were because I bought a lot of them were used too, believe it or not. They were bought from eBay. So, 60 boxes I remember moving, and I didn't even put them in the moving truck. I said I'll take them myself in my I had a Tahoe at the time. I said I'll bring them myself in my Tahoe. I said nobody's touching my boxes, and I took like 3 trips to be able to bring my boxes, to the house. But it was a crazy time. I was dying to display my stuff so damn bad. So guys, we did it. We are on 2.5 hours. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, Mike and I will be here on Christmas. I'm
gonna show up for that free figure, maybe.
Yeah, guys. Like I said, there may or may not be a giveaway.
Wow.
So we'll see.
Show up. You gotta show up, guys.
You gotta show up.
Gotta show up if you guys want to see if there's a giveaway or not.
It's like pre-ordering. If you pre-order, you're safe. Hey, if you show up, you're safe. If you don't, who knows? But there's a huge possibility that something special may happen.
Or you can get Christmas coal in your stocking and get nothing. Just show up and waste your Christmas.
Well, no, guys, just so you know, if I do stream on Christmas, right, which I plan on, it's not going to be obviously a long show or anything like that. It's probably going to be at most an hour, if that, just to, you know, say Merry Christmas to you guys, BS for a little bit, and then maybe do a giveaway. Who knows? But Marco, thank you so much for being here, my friend. It was a pleasure having you on. Do you have anything coming up? Any new collectibles coming? Anything going on?
The same like you, but no Star Wars. You know, I'm waiting for whatever is coming, and you know,
Marvel,
just
DC.
relax from side the show. That's it. I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out for that. You know, I pre-order when it's coming. It's coming. That's it.
Mike, what about you? Anything new? Did you open? I
can't believe like you. I don't think you gave this guy enough credit and attention.
What do you mean? We talked about it for 2 days.
Oh, really? I don't remember. I guess
mine is still in the back. The one I have is still in the back. I never opened it.
It's amazing.
No. You know, I tell you that because I got other batches. Really, like I said, I needed time, but I see it pictures. Video look like a great. I wanted, you know,
there's a ton of weight to it.
When I open it, I want to give it the time really for enjoy. Like, no, I don't want to open it.
But the weight surprised me. The ratchet joint inside the rubber.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
That's new.
The best part of those arms, when you bend them, they look so natural.
I love it.
They don't fold like on here, like the other baggy ones. Yo,
for
the
real?
arms are beautiful.
Now I feel like
I like it.
The what?
Whatever system they got in there, it feels good.
Yeah, it's definitely new. That's definitely new.
Does the gun come out?
Of course. You just there's a tab on the inside of it. You got to pull it out like that. Yep, you'll see it in there.
I'm not gonna futz with it. No way.
I'll show you how to do it in a second.
I was gonna heat it up with a
gun. No. You don't have to heat up nothing. It's literally a bendable tab that's holding the what do you call it? The gun stuck in there. You don't have to warm up anything.
All right, I'll check it out with you.
I'll show you in a second.
But I need 2 of them. I'm gonna have to find like more of these guns I need because I want them holding 2.
It's a beautiful gun. It's a Desert Eagle.
Yeah, guys. This figure is 10 out of 10 for me.
I gave that a 10 too. The figure's beautiful.
I can see why it's selling, kind of selling out or a little harder to find because it's good. It's 100%.
I would definitely want a second one.
That's the figure I think they never get a 2.0 because I heard and I see it. They say it's a beautiful figure. It's well done, like a really amazing figure.
Yeah. Yep. Like the tailoring is all good. I see Cena. Even with that's the funny thing. Sometimes with a mask, like you can't see the character. I 100% see John Cena under there. Unlike that Batman. That Batman where it's basically based on that stunt actor.
Yeah, you're right.
On the bike.
See, I think that the what do you call it? The reason why it sold out so quickly, I think, is because they didn't make that many. And look, this is what I want to show you. So if you look at inside the holster, trying to get the arm out of the way. So if you look inside the holster, you're gonna see a tab, right? So the tab is right in. Right in the holster. This arm is like in the worst spot. Hold on. Let me try to get it out of the way. So there's a holster right there. As you can see, it's a full blown like hole that you can see straight through, right? But right at the tip, my God, this is the freaking worst thing. This arm is like,
you're not showing me.
I'm not showing you anything because
no, it's monitor.
Oh, here. Ready? Here we go. So you see the tab already?
No, hold on.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. It's right in the middle.
Okay.
See it? See the tab?
Okay, the tab in there. You're saying right in the middle of the holster?
Correct. That little thing that's crossing over like this, that's the tab. Wait, There we go. Wait.
So you're saying the gun is just like secured on that plastic tab.
Correct. So look, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it in and I'm going to take it right out in front of you so you notice what I'm doing.
Man, it feels like I'm going to rip the pouch right off his.
No, you're not at all. So look, I'm going to put it in, right? And then you're going to see. Because what happens is that tab locks it in right here so you can't take it out. So if you
see, so there, let me put it in.
Come on.
You know.
Hold on. Let me
lock it in, and then I want to see you take it out.
Okay.
Hey.
Because I can see that tab. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, you're gonna. So here, on fully.
Oh my God!
Look, hold on.
That means you don't need to cut it.
No, you don't need to do anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So look, it's fully on. So what you do is you pull away from where it's locked in, right? So you're gonna do this. Literally. Comes right out. There's no melting, there's no heating, there's nothing. You literally got to pull it away from the body so it gets away from the what do you call it? From the tab, and you pull it right out. It's very simple. You don't have to heat up anything, you don't have to melt anything. Do not ruin your figure.
You know, I saw a video, somebody cut it.
No, they do. They were melting it, they were cutting it. Yeah, you don't need to do anything.
Yeah, I remember I saw a video.
Yeah, it comes right out. So very, very easy, but you got to know which way to pull, or else you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to break it.
Yeah, because I'm struggling with it. It's not coming out.
It's not easy at first, but once you figure it out, because it's a hard plastic, the holster's made out of hard plastic. So that's what happens. But it comes right out.
Why they made like that? You know, make it suffer.
Well, because DC apparently doesn't want you to use, weapons on your figure, so that's why they locked it in, so you wouldn't have to use it. TK Magic Shop, welcome, my friend. Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here.
That makes sense because they're so anti-gun over there.
Yep. So now you know.
Now I feel like I want to open mine.
But awesome. It's probably
Mike,
one of the better figures I opened up this year.
Mike, so look. Picture the figures like this, right?
Hey,
the tab is connected to the inside of the holster, sticking this way. So
Fabio, you can give me 1 minute.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Mike, so this is what you do. Look. So when the gun is here, you're going to pull the gun away from the holster and up like this, up.
So
out
and pulling it like the gun sideways. Not okay.
Out, away and up, and it'll come right out. But you got to apply some pressure because the tab will bend. It's not going to break. It's going to bend. Mine bends every time. Mine doesn't break. It should be kind of easy, but it's that the holster's kind of tight.
Well, it's because that holster, like I am so fearful of ripping that holster off his leg.
Well, don't just yank at the holster. Look, this is what you do.
I know. I got my thumb. Look,
like this. Hold it down like this.
Yeah.
While you pull. Yeah, because you are gonna yank it off.
I still can't get it off. I'm gonna heat this thing up.
No, do not.
Heating does not hurt your figure. When you heat up the plastic to make it soft.
Right, but you don't have to, is the point. You'll do it. I'm about to go home and do Wait, you didn't do it?
No one's done it. Everyone's afraid of ruining their figure.
No, a lot of people did it, but they did heat it up though.
Let me see.
Oh, he's gonna open his. Look at that.
You make me open one.
Look at that. He said, not yet. I'm scared. Don't be scared. Nothing happens to it.
No. And now I want to feel really like, I heard
Mark
it was a really great figure, like I want to now. feel myself, like
to see what it's about.
Yeah.
Look at that brand new seal. This guy, all professional. Look at that. Gotta love. Yeah, look at that. Gotta love a live unboxing.
I'll tell you, I'm looking at this peg, Fabs. And
it's really nice.
It's around the trigger.
Correct. Exactly. So you pull away from the holster and pull up, and it'll come right out.
That holster is not gonna bend that far out for that to happen. I'm gonna have to heat this up. You're nuts.
So how did I do it?
Look at maybe
mine's the only one that's different than yours.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, because you work for Coca-Cola.
They made mine easier.
There's no way. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
It's a hard. Is your holster like it's a hard plastic, right?
Correct, but that's what I'm saying. It's a hard.
I don't have enough gap. I don't have enough gap till there's.
You have to make it because even though it's a hard plastic, the holster stretches. It'll stretch enough to come out. Yes, because I did it. And you saw my tab's not broken, my tab's not bent. Thule says user error.
Don't make me do it. I'm crying.
I'm heating it up. I'm not. No.
Just bring it over to the professional
who's ripping his gun out of his case. I think got lucky.
Bring it over to the professional, okay? Look at that. Look at that beauty.
Damn, it's heavy though.
It's heavy. It's got weight.
It's heavy, right?
Wow.
That's the surprising thing, right? It's heavy.
Let me feel. Oh my God, you're right. Look like Cena though.
Yep.
You can see, like a bit of the eyes and the weight.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
See how it doesn't fold there? Nice. They did a good job with that.
They did, and that was a late change too, right? Because they showed the
arms. Yep.
Yeah, they didn't do the rubber arms, and they said let's give them.
Remember they were double jointed, and then they changed them to the seamless.
But yeah, I mean,
now,
I love
it.
I
don't want to. Do you take it out?
No.
I don't want to do it too.
Rookies can't really take it out properly.
Let me tell you, right? It's I see that peg now, and that peg is 100% through the
correct.
Trigger guard.
Yes,
So
it goes. It literally it goes from one end to the holster, from one end of the holster to the other, like completely through the what do you call it? The trigger, 100%.
Believe me, man. I see exactly what you're saying.
You say
there's not enough room. I got to stretch that holster out.
Pull away from the body and up, and it comes right out. But make sure you hold down the what do you call it? Make sure you hold down the holster so you don't yank it off. So push, don't pull it like that. Push that in. Push it with your hand. Push the holster in like that, correct? And then when you hold it in, you push the gun out. Yes. Because if you just yank it, right, correct, yes. Now you push the gun out away from the leg and up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that ain't coming out easy. No way.
No, I tried to
I'm telling you, you guys saw how I did mine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think you have a faulty one.
Mine's broken.
Fab's got the broken one.
You got the broken one.
Mine is safely secured. They don't want this gun coming out.
You were one of the ones that they were like, this gun is never coming off.
This gun should not come off this figure. This should not be deholstered.
Oh man. That's so bad.
It
says Jess, absolutely. When somebody's holster goes flying. Oh my God.
Right, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna rip this thing off and I'm gonna show you my detached holster.
Oh man, he said this is great, man. Oh God.
Oh no.
I got tools and everything.
I don't know. I'm afraid to.
I now see
I don't know how you do it.
I'm gonna heat it up like I always do.
He said, "I'm about to see a grown man cry."
Guys, I'm stopping.
Oh man.
He said, I tugged this thing too far already.
Oh man. Actually, now that you have the tweezers, believe it or not, the tweezers won't help because you may break the tab with the tweezers.
That's okay though. I almost prefer to break the tab.
Well, that is true too. You don't really need the tab if you if you really want to break it, you can, because it's actually just going to go in and out, no problem after that.
Look, maybe that's what they intended too. You know what I mean? Like just to go in there and cut it.
That because I saw some people like break that, like broke.
Oh yeah, you can. It's just I didn't want to break it because I didn't have to break it. But if you feel like you can't get it out,
no, because you got it.
I bet you if I saw
the one you have is special for you because you work for custom.
Mine has no tab.
I'm just gonna go buy 2 guns on eBay.
Yeah, that's the Desert Eagle. That's a beautiful. And another thing. Look, did you notice this? You can put the silencer on it too. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I don't have mine on, but I have it right here.
Oh, they use different kind of. I feel like
rubber.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, different material.
Different material.
Yep. It's tight. It feels like leatherish, like a little bit. It feels weird. Yep. But yeah, guys, let's get out of here because it's late. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'll see you guys Christmas if you guys make it. If not, no problem. Don't worry about it. But like I said, it'll be fun. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas.
Merry